Yes, people, a very, very happy morning to all of you. See, what an energy. When we start with happiness, no, everything seems so good and happy. Yeah, no, not good, sir. Happy, sir. Yes, that's right. So, guys, we started with the accountancy subject in the last class, and we started with the basics of accounting. What did we discuss in the last class? We answered 3 questions, and followed by that, we understood for whom are we preparing the financial statements. Can we do a very quick recap of that? Very quick. So, what is accounting in simple language? One word, apna. Accounting means to count. Masala was not there. You guys said, sir, we want more masala. So I gave you one masala answer. What masala answer? Accounting is a very simple, in very simple language means recording. We are trying to record. What are we trying to record? All the money related. Money means monetary transactions or activities of the business. I'm doing business. How much money I've earned? What is my income earned? What income I've earned? No. In that, some part I've already received. So how much I've received? Some part I've not received. When will I receive? In future, which is called as receivable. All that I need to account so that I should know that how much I earned, out of that how much received, how much will be received in future, how much expenses incurred, in that how much is paid, how much will be paid in future, how many assets I have. All I need to document. Why? Because I'm a Gajani fellow. I'll forget everything. But if I document and keep it, I can go back and always refer and check whether my business is doing fine or not. And based on that, I can make some decisions. If my business is not going to profit up, Nina, I can think, no, oh, how do I bring my business in profit? 3 possibility. 1, you increase the quantity of the goods that you're selling. Yesterday you sold 10 products. To increase profit today, what you do? Sell more product, 15 product. That is one option. Or what is the other option? Increase the price of the product. Yesterday the 10 products what you sold for 100 rupees. Make it 110. So if you increase the price of the product, your profit may increase. Or decrease expenditure, decrease cost. Purida. This idea you'll get from where? Only by looking at the accounting records. So looking at the accounting data, accounting record, I can take some decision for my business. For that, accounting is very, very important. Got it, not got it? Okay. Then we discussed why is accounting done. Though I explained this, but there are 2 primary objectives because of which we do accounting. One is to ascertain. The technical word is ascertain the financial performance. How is my business performing? On what basis do you evaluate? Looking at the profit and loss. If I look at the profit and loss of the business, I'll get to know whether the business is performing or not. Profit and loss is calculated using a document called as, an account called as trading and profit and loss account. In some cases, it's also called as statement of P&L. This is one thing I want. Second thing I want to ascertain, financial position. On a particular date, how much cash is there with me in my pocket? How much cash is there in the bank? How much money I'm supposed to collect from my customer? How much money should I pay to my customer? On a particular date, how much land I have? How many building I have? I want a complete list. That I'll get from the document called as balance sheet. So balance sheet will tell you on a particular date, what and all you have. How much money you have to receive? How much money you have to pay? About this, I'll discuss in depth in the upcoming sessions. Okay, not okay. These are the 2 primary objective of the accounting. Got it, not got it? Okay. Then for doing accounting, we need accounting rules. So we wanted to understand why should we have accounting rules. So we did one example last class in which what happened? When the accounting rule was not taught to you, each one of you did accounting the way you feel like doing. Over Badina, you came out with 4 different answers. Imagine if the accounting rules are not in place, if each accountant is coming with different answer for their client, for their boss, Apnina, as a client, as a boss, I'm confused who's right, who's wrong. So therefore, to eliminate the confusion, to ensure there is a uniformity of the presentation of answer, I want the answer to be uniform. Whether you do or I do, the answer should be uniform for the same question. So to ensure uniformity of the financial information, to ensure that whether you do accounting or I do accounting, the accounting should be done and presented. Accounting should be done and presented in such a way that anybody who's reading that should be able to understand. Anybody, somebody who's got accounting knowledge. A person who does not have accounting knowledge cannot understand the financial information. So whom are we talking about here? We are talking about those people who have learned accounting. Something they've learned about accounting. So when they read a financial information, they should understand, this is what the company is trying to convey. To ensure there should be a transparency in the financial information, rules should be there. If rules are not there, people will start cheating. People will start manipulating. Transparency will not be there. Rules will ensure that all of you give the transparent data. Got it, not got it. Rules irna, the financial statement that you prepare, no, transparent irukkum. Transparent irna da reliable. If there's no transparency, appadina, it's not reliable. If the financial statement is full of lie, appadina, is it transparent? No. If it is not transparent, can you rely on that financial statement? No. Rules will ensure that the financial information is reliable. Once you have a proper financial statement prepared based on the rules, now the financial statement can be compared. What type of comparison? I said two type of comparison. One is intra-firm comparison. Second is inter-firm comparison. One is intra means comparison within my organization. This year ka performance, I want to compare with the last year. Current year turnover 15 crore. Last year turnover 10 crore. So current year, they do better. Yes. That is called as comparability. I did better. How did I get to know about it? By comparability. So when you prepare the financial information with rules, last year also same rules, current year also same rules. With same rules, comparability becomes easy. Last year one rule, this year another rule. Can I compare? No. So hence, all the rules that you follow should be consistently applied every year. All the rules that you follow should be consistently applied every year. So rules will ensure that you are applying all the accounting policies consistently. Got it, not got it? If this rule is not there, 1 year you will follow cash basis, another year accrual basis. So accounting rules will ensure that you are being consistent while preparing the financial information. Got it, not got it? Okay. Rules irnada, you will present the required data. Tell me one thing. If I give you, you are shareholder, you are owner. If I take a big bunch of cash and bank ledger or print out at the kudukran, 1000 pages are the data. Will you understand head and tail out of it? I'm telling you, நீங்க owner, சரியா? Cash account இருக்குல்ல, cash ledger. அந்த ledger-ஓட மொத்த print out எடுக்கிறேன். 1000 pages. If I take and give this information to you, can you read that 1000 pages first of all? Not possible. So too much of information, is it good? Too much also is bad. Too less also is bad. So accounting rules will tell you what information, what sufficient information should be given, what significant information should be given, what material information should be given. So accounting rule says that don't give all the information. Too much of cook spoils the broth. Too much of anything is good for nothing. So information kudukra perla vande don't keep on giving so many information that the person cannot understand it. Give significant information. Give material information which will affect my decision making. Nee kudukra information vechite I should be able to take decision. The information what you're providing, no, that should help me to take decision in business. Give me that information. Don't give me irrelevant information. Give me relevant information. So rules will ensure that the data provided to you are relevant. The financial informations are relevant. Got it, not got it? Got it, not got it? I want all of you to keep your phone silent. Can I continue further? Super. This financial statement is there. No, that is balance sheet and trading P&L put together is called as what? Financial statement. So balance sheet and trading account are called as two components of financial statement. These components may increase depending on the accounting is done for which type of people. So if you are doing accounting for companies, then the components of financial statement are balance sheet, P&L, cash flow statement, and notes to accounts. So when I do company accounting, that time you'll understand even more better. So depending on what type of financial statement you're preparing, for whom you're preparing, the component of financial statement may vary. But in general, there are only two components of financial statement. One is balance sheet. Second is P&L. Got it, not got it? Okay. These both put together are called as financial statement. Now the financial statement that we are preparing is for 7 people. For 7 people, the financial statement is being prepared. First is owner, so that he gets to know what is the profit and loss of the business. He can understand what is the return that he has earned by investing the money in the business and check whether the businesses are paying dividend to the owners on time or not. So for that, owners, existing investors, existing shareholders are required to look into financial statement. Then employee needs to track the growth of the company, whether the company is stable or not stable, whether the company is growing or not growing. Yena company grow achapdina, as an employee, you may also grow. So my growth is directly proportional to the growth of the company. So therefore, it is very important for me to track whether the company is growing or not. Second, whether they are paying the statutory dues to the government on time or not. There is some money. I give example of PF. Whether the PF which is deducted from my salary, whether that PF is handed over to the government properly or not. Like that, there are many statutory dues related to employee which the company will deduct and give it to the government. So whether that has been given or not given, looking at the financial statement, I will be able to get an idea. So for that, as employee, I'm interested in the financial statement. Next, lender. Before providing the loan, he will do a thorough analysis of the financial statement to check whether this company has got the credit worthiness or not. Credit worthiness means what? Whether they have the capacity to repay the money or not. Prior to this, if they have taken any loan, have they paid that loan on time or not? And the loan on time pay பண்ணாங்க இல்லையா அப்படிங்கிறது detailed checking will be done by the banker in the financial statement. That is how they are interested in the financial statement. Creditors also will check the credit worthiness of the company. This one special report called as aging report. So on the aging report la pathina, we will understand whether this company has delayed the payment of the previous creditor by how many months. எவ்வளோ மந்தா எவ்வளோ வருஷமா பழைய கிரெடிட்டாருக்கு வந்து ப்ராமிஸ் பண்ண பணம் கொடுக்காம இருக்காங்க. அது வந்து I'll get to know from aging report. So creditors is interested in the financial statement that way. Government wants to know whether all the taxes, other duties which is supposed to be paid to the government is paid or not paid. That way government is interested in our financial statement. And public and potential investors means what? Those who are going to become the future investor. So as a public, I want to know how the company is doing. Are they performing well or not? If they're performing well, then I will invest. That is called as potential investor. What is existing investor? I have already invested money in the company. Hence, I'm called as existing investor. Potential investor means I'm going to invest the money in future. I'm going to invest the money in future. I'm called as potential investor. Got it? Not got it? Last, customer. Which customer are we talking about? Are we talking about you and I going and purchasing from DMart? No. We are talking about the intermediary customers such as wholesalers, dealers, retailers, etc., who deal with one company for a longer period. So that company with whom they're dealing, no, are they dealing properly or not? That is, are the company dealing with them properly or not? Will the company grow in the future or not? Like that, I want to get the data. Who am I? I'm the wholesaler, dealer, distributor, retail customer. I could be anybody who's interested in the growth of the company. If company grows up, Nina, company will survive. If company survive means I can deal with their products. I give example of Asian Paints. Is the door open? Closed, no? Okay. Till this we discussed in the last class. Am I right? Now, so today what are we going to discuss? We are going to discuss about the accounting process. How are you supposed to do the accounting? What is the step-by-step procedure of accounting? We are going to discuss an overall view of that. Complete view of that we are going to have a discussion. After that, one by one, for each step, there's a separate unit, separate chapter based on which we will solve the questions. Based on which we will solve the questions. So far clear? No problem. Can I start now? So far what I did is the revision of the last class. Now what I'm going to do is the today's new topic. So if you are okay, give me a loud heads up. I'll start. Can we start? Fantastic. So what is the accounting process? What is accounting process? Sir, accounting is a systematic process, sir. They didn't say accounting is just a process. They are telling that accounting is a systematic process. What is the meaning of systematic? Doing something in a very organized manner. Doing something in a very organized manner is called as system. Now tell me something. All of you have gone to school till 12th, no? Was your school run in a systematic manner or not? Yes. What is the system? You are supposed to come to the school only in uniform. Except uniform, you should not come. What is that system only? No? Yes. If your school, says 7 a.m. in the morning, the doors will close. So if you want to be inside the premises, you should come before 7 a.m. What is that? System only, no? People have gone to their own flashback. Once you reach the premises at 7 a.m., your school teachers will tell that, come down for assembly. 7:15, maybe around 7:15, your assembly will start. 7:15 to 7:30, the assembly might go. Having assembly every day is what? System only, no, boss? Once you complete your system and that is assembly and go back to your classes, period 1, period 2 will go on. Then you might be breaking for breakfast. So having 2 classes, then breakfast, brunch, what do you say? Break. Okay. We used to call that as brunch. In our school, they gave us a fancy name called as brunch. That is also system, no boss. After that, few more periods, then you have PT period, this, that, then school gets over by 3:30, 4:30. This used to happen on daily basis. So what is the system only? No. So you have system across everywhere. System will ensure that everything is being followed in a very disciplined manner so that the desired objective can be achieved. So accounting your objective clear. And the objective achieve panna appadina, system is very important. That's why we say accounting is a very systematic process. Okay, not okay. Okay. So accounting is a systematic process of what? Of identifying. We are going to identify something. What are we going to identify? Business financial transaction or business financial event. I want to do accounting. In business, there are hundreds of transactions. Hundreds of transactions. Forget business. In my life, there are hundreds of transactions. So which transaction I should capture or not, I should be able to segregate, no? I should be able to segregate, no? So for that, the first step is identifying a business financial transaction or a business financial event. Now tell me something. What is the meaning of transaction? What is the meaning of transaction? Very good. One second, I'm just searching something here. If it's not here, then I'll take it from somewhere else. Should be somewhere here. Here it is. What is transaction? Transaction is, okay, trans means through, action means to do. So we are doing something through or with somebody. Got it, not got it? Now, in simple language, sir, what is transaction? Exchange or transfer. We are exchanging something or transferring something. What is that something? Exchange or transfer of goods or service or funds. In this transaction, there are two parties involved. In that, one person is business, other person is third party, other person is third party. Sir, example, sir. Okay. Today, I'm teaching all of you. What does it mean? I'm providing services to all of you. I'm providing services to all of you. Yes or no? I'm providing services to all of you. So what am I exchanging? I'm exchanging my service to all of you. Am I exchanging service or am I transferring service? Exchange means what? If I give service, immediately give me money. That is exchange. Immediately give me money. That is called as exchange. Transfer means what? I'll give my service now. Either I'll collect the money later or I would have collected the money before itself. So today what is happening? Only transfer is happening. Exchange is not happening. Exchange means what? When goods and money is exchanged simultaneously. When service and money is exchanged simultaneously, that is called as exchange. Transfer means what? Out of these two, only one is happening. Purida, now tell me one thing. I went to shop today and purchased a paint for painting the academy. I purchased the paint on credit. I purchased. On credit, I purchased. Please tell me, is it exchange or transfer? It is transfer. Transfer of what? Goods. Between two parties, in which one is business and other is third party. Now, I'm doing accounting from academy point of view. So, academy is business. From whom I purchase? No. The seller of the paint, he is called as a third party. He is called as a third party. Any problem? No problem. 1 month later, I'll make the payment for paint. I'll make the payment for paint. What is that? Transfer. Again, it is transfer. Transfer of funds. Transfer of funds. Got it? Not got it? Okay. This is one example I gave you. Another example. Today I'm going to paint shop. I'm buying the paint. Simultaneously, I'm giving money. So it is cash purchase. Cash purchase. What is that? Exchange of goods with funds. Exchange of goods with funds. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Sir, I'm going to bank, sir. I'm going to bank. In bank, I'm depositing cash. In bank, I'm depositing cash. Am I giving any services to bank? Am I giving any services to bank? Or is bank giving me any services? I'm going and depositing money. So what is that? Exchange of funds. Exchange of funds. Exchange of funds. I'm depositing money in the bank account. That is called as transaction. That is called as transaction. So what is it? Transfer of money from cash to bank account. It is transfer. When I give something to bank, cash, when I hand out this cash to bank, is bank giving me something in return? No. So what am I doing there? Exchange or transfer? I'm giving a transfer. Got it, not got it? Yes, boss. Now the question what she's asking is, Sir, banker is giving service. No, sir. When banker is giving the service, if you remember, yearly once he will charge service fee. இப்போ பேங்க் வந்து என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கான், நம்ம ஊர்ல வந்து ஒரு பேங்க் ஓபன் பண்ணியிருக்கான், அதுக்கு ரெண்டல் பே பண்றான். He's having staff is giving services to us. He's having a software, banking software that is providing services to us. That for that they charge a separate service fee. So that is coming under services. Bank is providing banking services to us. But here I've availed the services already. In that, what am I doing? I'm depositing the cash. Got it, not got it. So that is called as transfer of funds. So what is transaction? Exchange or transfer of goods, services or funds, which involves two party. In that, one party is business, another party is third party. Who is third party? Anybody apart from owner is called as third party. Owner thavati even vena ni pesu ellame third party. Employee third party, shopkeeper third party, government third party, everybody else is third party. Owner, Kalpurish Academy owner, I'm the business. Rest everybody else is the third party. Got it, not got it? Clear or not clear? Fantastic. Management also எல்லாமே எம்ப்ளாயில வந்துருவாங்களா. Now what are we learning, people? We are learning accounting process. அரே பாபா, for me to start recording, record பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்து இது transaction இருக்கா இல்லைன்னு தெரியணும்ல. Before I start recording, I should know whether this is a accounting transaction or not. No. So first of all, as a chart accountant, there'll be so many transactions in front of you. So you have to see which transactions I'm supposed to record and which I'm not supposed to record. So for that, you should have the ability to pick up the correct transaction, boss. So we're learning how to pick up the correct transaction. So we're trying to identify. What are we trying to identify? We're trying to learn and identify a business financial transaction. Got it? Meaning of transaction is clear? Okay. There's something called as business financial event. What is the meaning of event? Not birthday event, not wedding event. Event here means something else. What is it? Result of the transaction is called as event. Result of the transaction. I'll give an example. Today I purchased 100 chocolates. Or let's say throughout the year I purchased, madam, you lost. This year fully I've purchased 100 chocolates. At the end of the year I've sold 80 chocolates. How many chocolates are left in my hand? 20 chocolates are left in my hand. Correct? 100 chocolates what I purchased is called as purchase transaction. 80 chocolates that I've sold is called as sale transaction. Remaining 20 is closing stock. Will this 20 automatically come in my accounts as the resulting figure? Will it automatically come? No. You're telling, nahi. At the end of the year, you have to pass an entry for closing stock. So in 11th standard, you remember what entry did we pass for closing stock? Closing stock account debit to trading account. Entry type பண்ணீங்க இல்லையா? அந்த entry என்னது? It's a business financial event. What is the meaning of event? It is a result of the transaction. Closing stock 20 எப்படி வந்தது? Purchase transaction and sale transaction if I set off, I will get balance result which is 20. Is 20 a transaction? The remaining 20 chocolate is there. No, is it a transaction? Did this 20 chocolates happen between somebody? No. It is a result of the transaction. The transaction what I did in past, which is purchase and sale, that has automatically given birth to this 20 chocolates remaining in hand. So we will differentiate that and call it as event. So event is always a result of the transaction. Event is always a result of the transaction. So this is one example of event. Can you give me another example of event? Perfect. Profit and loss, rightly said. The trading account that you prepare, no? You record all the income items, expenses item. You set off and get what? Gross profit. You take gross profit as balancing figure, no? Science people, don't worry. When you come to that, you'll understand. This entire process will get repeated in future also. So maybe here and there, few points I might give a example for commerce people. You might not understand now, but as we progress, you will get the understanding. Is that okay? Okay. Trading account, we calculate GP, no? Very conveniently, you're writing GP is balancing figure. In real life, GP comes balancing figure. You have to find out that and pass a journal entry for it. Journal entry I have to record. Now you're doing 12 with me. Those who are doing 12 CBC with me, haven't I taught the entry for transferring the profit from P&L to P&L appropriation? What is that? Event. What is that? Business financial event. Got it, not got it? So there are two types of things. One is transaction, one is event. You need to segregate which is transaction, which is event. Got it, not got it? Clear or not clear? So event ka meaning I've given here. What is event? It is consequences of transaction. Result of the transaction is called as event. Example, profit and loss ka balance, either gross profit, net profit, whatever profit you say, and the closing inventory. These are the two examples of event. Got it, not got it? Transaction is performance of an act to do something. Event is a result of the transactions. Got it, not got it? Now, accounting is the systematic process of identifying a business financial transaction or a business financial event. Transaction event we understood. Now, what is the meaning of financial? This transaction, what we will account, the transaction what we are supposed to account, no, should be financial transaction, should be money related transaction. Got it, not got it? Sir, are there any non-financial transaction? Yes. Listen to me very carefully. I am the owner of this company, right? Sangamyaka is employee. She's looking after all of you. So between us, there is a contract. That contract is called as employment contract. What is it called as? Employment contract. The day she joins the company will make the employee sign an agreement called as employment contract. Correct? So employment contract, is it a transaction or not? It is a transaction. It's a transaction or a promise to give the service. It's a promise to give the service. So you will treat a contract as a transaction. But the question is, can I pass any journal entry for the transaction? No, because there is no financial value for it. Once Sangami Akka is working for the company for entire 1 month, then the salary has to be paid, which is a financial transaction. So in business, there are two types of transaction. One is financial, second is non-financial transaction. You need to identify only the financial transaction and account for it. Got it, not got it? Non-financial transactions are not supposed to be recorded. Non-financial transactions are not supposed to be recorded. Which transaction has got the monetary value attached to it? No, that only should record. Yeah, accounts is dealing with numbers. Accounts is dealing with numbers. Finance na number. Non-finance means no number. So when you pass the journal entry for a non-financial transaction, what will you record in debit and what will you record in credit? You tell me now. Can you record it? Not possible. So we have to identify what type of transaction? Financial transaction. What type of event? Financial event. Non-financial transaction should not be considered. Got it, not got it? Okay. So now we understood what is financial transaction, financial event. Now we have to understand what is the meaning of business financial transaction. Cherry. Listen to you very carefully. Today, after class, I'm feeling very bored. So I'm directly going to Brookfields Theatre. I'll go and buy a ticket. I'll go buy a ticket and sit and watch the movie. Okay, wow. That movie ka bill is there, no? That bill I'll come and give it to you. Who are you? You are my chart accountant. You are my chart accountant. I'll give the bill to you and tell you to account this in the company. Will you account? Why, pa? I'm the owner. You are CA. I'm telling you to account. Will you not account? No. CA is not bound to listen to any owner just like that. You have your own principles to follow. What will you say? Sir, this is not allowed in business, sir. I'm arguing. Why, boss? This is a transaction. This is a transaction. Transaction between two parties. One is me and this third party. Transaction, what is happening? Exchange is happening. What exchange? Service and money. So theater owner is giving me movie ka service. I'm giving paisa. So it is exchange of service. That is what you want, no? Oh, you want finance? Finance irke. Na ticket OC la vaangala. 300 rupees kuduthirken. 300 rupees I paid for ticket. It's a financial transaction, boss. Record it. What will you say? Hello, sir. Financial transaction la okay da. This has happened in your personal life, not in business. Accounting standard has said that we are only supposed to record the business financial transaction. So it is very important. As an owner, I'll put lot of transaction in front of you. Out of that, you have to choose a proper business financial transaction and then do the recording. So recording, you have to identify that out of so many transactions, I'll give a bowl full of transaction. In that, you have to handpick and tell which financial transaction we are supposed to record. Got it, not got it. That is the first step of accounting process. What is the first step? Identifying business financial transaction or business financial event. Okay, not okay, okay. Sir, this identification, on what basis will I do? I will do this on the basis of the document or the evidences that I provide. So I told you to account that movie ticket, no? For movie, the 300 rupees what I spent, I told you to account for it. On what basis you said I can't account or I can account? On the basis of the bill I produced. Every transaction that you record in accounting should be supported by an evidence. Should be supported by an evidence. Okay, not okay. ஏன் அப்படின்னா after 2, 3, 4, 5 years, income tax department will send a notice to you. So much expenditure you have shown in the business, no? What is the proof of that business? அப்படிங்கிறது கேட்பான். What is the proof of the expenditure of that business? கேட்பான். You need to produce the bill. So therefore, all the transactions that you record in the books of accounts should be supported by the evidence, should be supported by the document. Got it? Not got it? Purchase transaction record, no. What is evidence for that? What is evidence for that? Purchase bill. Sale transaction record, no. What is evidence for that? Sale bill, sale invoice, whatever you say. Got it? Not got it? Salary what I pay, no. Salary what I pay, no. What is evidence for that? Employment contract. In the contract, it is agreed that every month we have to pay so much money. With that, attendance report. So employment contract to attendance report. See, sometimes the staff will come for all 26 days. Sunday leave utta, from 30 days, 4 Sundays you minus up 26 working days. If all 26 working days she comes na, full salary. Sometimes the employee will only work for 22 days. So for 22 days, salary, from where will you take? Employment contract. What is the proof that she's worked only for 22 days? For that, attendance report. Got it? Not got it? Anything and everything that you do in the business is supported by evidence. There are very, very few adjustment entries for which evidence will not be there. For example, depreciation. What evidence for depreciation? No evidence. Got it? Not got it? Clear or not clear? So I'm telling, if any transaction is taking place between the business and the third party, always evidence will be there. But if any business is doing the own adjustment entry within the organization, for that, the evidences may not be there. Got it? Not got it? Because that adjustment is a requirement of the accounting rules. If rule says do this, you're doing it. From where will I get evidence, boss? So in such cases, for adjusting entries, evidences is not required. But for all the transactions and event which is happening with the third party, compulsory, what is required? Evidence is required. No evidence, no accounting. Got it? Not got it? Super. So what is the first step? Accounting is a systematic process of identifying a business financial transaction or business financial event. Clear or not clear? Okay. So now can I do recording? Wait. You have to now measure the transaction, measure the event in terms of money, Sir, already financial transaction agreed here, no, sir. One more time, this step is repeating, sir. Dual rate entry, sir. This is tappu, sir. It's not wrong. It's correct only. Now listen to me very carefully. I'm a company who's buying goods. Let's say laptop. I deal with electronic products. I buy from India also. I buy from abroad also. Let's suppose I'm buying from USA, United States of America. I buy from both the places. Tell me one thing. If I buy the goods from India, I have to make the payment in what currency? INR. Okay. So today I have purchased 10,000 worth of goods in INR. Same day today, I purchased 1,000 worth of goods, $1,000 worth of goods from America. How much? $1,000. Got it? Not got it? I purchased one product from USA today. For that, 1,000 rupees is the dollar that I've paid. $1,000 I've paid. If I ask you what is my total expenditure, can I say 11,000? Can I say 11,000? No. Illa solla mudiyadhu. Yeah, appadina the unit of measurement is not common. Unit of measurement is not same. Got it? Not got it? Can I add kg and liter together? Tell me. Not possible. So therefore, the unit of measurement should be common. So here, measurement in terms of money means what? All the transactions should be one common denomination called as INR. So 10,000 is a financial transaction. 1,000 is financial transaction. When they say financial transaction, the transaction should have a monetary value attached to it, a financial value to it. But the second step says that if there is any monetary value which is different from INR, then convert that into INR. I have to convert the dollars into INR. Got it? Not got it? Imagine dollar ka exchange rate is 90 rupees, which means what? If I have to pay $1 appadina, if I want to, if na dollar pay pannaliya, I have to pay in dollars, no. In my hand, what should be there? Dollar should be there. In my pocket, what should be there? Dollar. But I don't have dollar. So from somebody I have to buy dollar. When I pay 90 rupees to that person, he'll give me $1. So like that, if I want $1,000 in my pocket for payment apdina, how much money should I pay him? 90,000. So can I say 90,000 is INR? So I paid 90,000 to that person so that he gave me $1,000 in hand. In the $1,000, what did I do? I gave this money to the US creditor. US creditor. Got it, not got it. So today from my pocket, how much money went out? 90,000 plus 10,000. So what is my total purchases now? Total is 1 lakh. Total purchase is 1 lakh. This is local purchase. That is Indian purchase. This is international purchase. This is international purchase. Both put together 1 lakh rupees. Both put together 1 lakh rupees. Maggie, I'm seeing from that time, Kana, you're continuously talking there only. You're not concentrating on the class, ma. I've been observing from quite some time. Please concentrate here. It's for you only. No problem. Now, accounting is a systematic process of identifying a business financial transaction or a business financial event and then measuring in terms of money. Measuring in terms of money means having a common denomination, which is INR. So one, it should have a monetary value, which is financial value. And second, the unit of measurement should be same. Unit of measurement should be same. Sir, both of this is done, sir. Both of this is done. Now, what is the next step? The third step comes recording. This is where your practical accounting begins. You will do recording. Now, recording can be done either through journal or subsidiary book. Either through journal or subsidiary book. Got it, not got it? How recording is done? There are two types of recording. One is manual accounting. Second is computerized accounting. Imagine from here 20, 30 years ago, 40, 50 years ago, did we have laptops and computers? No. Then how did people do accounting? Manually, like how you're doing right now. Till CA final, the accounting that you're doing, is it computerized? No, it is all manual accounting. So 11th in the CA final accounts, it's fully manual accounting. This is how the accounting was done in the olden days. But after the computer systems has come into picture, the accounting method has been evolved. So people, how they do accounting today? Computer. In computer, we have something called as Tally software. Oracle, SAP is there. Some people who don't know to use software, Tally software and all, they do accounting in Excel sheet. They do accounting in Excel sheet. Is that allowed? Yes. Accounting processes, recording should be there. Recording should be done only through Tally software. Rule potirukangala? Illa. You can do it in any manner. But recording should be there. Tally makes our life easy. Tally will make our life easy. You just pass one journal entry. The system automatically will put the ledger posting, trial balance, trading P&L, jalsa for us. Got it, not got? Clear or not clear? Recording பண்ணனும் சொல்லிருக்கான். எப்படி ரெக்கார்டிங் பண்ணனும்ங்கற சொல்ல கிடையாது. சிஸ்டம்ல தான் பண்ணனும். Manually we have to do like that. They have not compelled us. But recording is mandatory. From here only, the practical step of accounting begins. So recording through journal or subsidiary book. Journal is called as book of OE. OE stands for original entry. Book of original entry. Whereas subsidiary book is called as books of original entry. Books of original entry. Got it, not got it? Now, why this is book? Because journal அப்படிங்கிற ஒரே book தான். But when you come to subsidiary chapter, I'll tell you how many books are there. It's more than one book. More than one book na அப்படின்னா என்ன? Books. And what is the meaning of original entry? Original entry means what? OE stands for original entry. This word is there, no? Origin. What does it mean? Origin. What is the meaning of origin? Origin means beginning, means starting point. Means whatever in accounting you have to do, whether you're doing for the first time or repeatedly, everything will be rooted only through journal entry. Journal entry. That's what it is called as book of original entry, where the entry originates, starts. You did accounting, okay, wow. There's some mistake in accounting that you identified while preparing the trading P&L balance sheet. Trading P&L balance sheet, some mistake is there. Can you do the correction directly in the trading P&L balance sheet? No. If you want to do a correction apdina, again you have to come back to the origin and make the necessary changes. So anything and everything begins with journal entry. Record பண்றதும் re-record பண்றதும் ரெண்டுமே begins with journal only. Again, the entire process has to be repeated from the beginning. Got it, not got it? For this, we'll deal with a separate chapter called as rectification of error. When an error is committed, how we come back to the origin and do the correction, we'll discuss in the rectification of error chapter. Got it, not got it? So this is my starting point. This is my originating point. This is where accounting actually begins. Recording through journal or subsidiary book. So when I do journal with you separately, subsidiary book with you separately, that time I'll give you understanding when to use journal and when to use subsidiary. If I'm not going too much in depth, I'm only discussing the outline process. When I do the respective topics, journal is a separate chapter, subsidiary book is a separate chapter. That time I'll discuss what is what. Okay, not okay? Okay. Sir, here what are we supposed to do? When you come to the recording stage, no, here are some steps that you have to follow. These steps. I'm just reading the steps, okay? When I come to the sum, no, I'll apply all of these steps. Okay, not okay? Okay. When you're recording, at the recording stage, you need to identify the accounts involved in the BFT. What is BFT? Business financial transaction or business financial event. Now, first step, you have identified a business financial transaction. Correct? For example, Mr. X is the owner of the business. Mr. X is the owner of the business. Purchased goods worth 10,000 on credit from RIL. RIL stands for Reliance Industries Limited. Again, people have switched off the video. I want people to switch on the video. Maggie, Neetu, Saranya ma'am, please. Mr. X purchased goods worth rupees 10,000 on credit from RIL. My first question to all of you. Is this a business financial transaction or not? First, is it a transaction? Because this is involving exchange of goods and funds between two parties, in which one party is Mr. X, which is business, and third party Reliance. So it's a transaction. Is this having INR involved? Financial transaction. Is it monetary? Yes. Finance is there. It's a financial transaction. Is this transaction happening in the course of business? Yes. It's a business financial transaction. Okay. Second is measuring in terms of money. Is this INR? Yes. If it is dollar apdina, you have to convert. This dollar, you have to convert. This is already in INR. Do I need to convert? No. So I check for money measurement. Okay, super. Third is what? Recording. Now record பண்ணும்போது first step is what? No. Identify the accounts involved in BFT. So this is a BFT. In this, how many ledger accounts I'm supposed to open? How many accounts I'm supposed to open? You tell me. You only commerce people can be able to answer. Science people, maybe if you have done journal, you can answer. How many accounts should I touch? Now listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. Whenever you do accounting, no, you will have to think from 4 point of view. How many point of view? 4 point of view. Any transaction and every transaction will have 4 classifications. How many classifications? 4 classification. And the transaction la onna income patti mention பண்ணிருப்பான். They would have mentioned about income, or they would have mentioned about expenditure, or they would have mentioned about liability or about asset. What is income? Varamanam. In my business, for example, now the teaching what I do, the coaching fee what I take, what is that for me? Income for me. The salary that I pay to staff and teacher, that is my expenditure. The rent that I pay is called as expenditure. What is the meaning of expenditure? Cost incurred to earn income. What is expenditure? Cost incurred to earn income. Varamana சம்பாதிக்கிறதுக்கு நான் என்ன செலவு பண்றேன் இல்லையா, அதுதான் செலவு. Every money that I spend is not expenditure. Everything that I spend is not expenditure. That money which I spend to earn this income, that is called as expenditure in accounts. This is where I have discussed in depth. எங்க பேசிருங்க? In 11th basic accounting terms, I have spoken about all these terms in depth. Now at the foundation level, can we teach all that? I can teach, but we don't have time. Because what you have learned or not learned properly in 11th and 12th for 2 years, that I have to teach here. Plus foundation ka new topics, and that too within 6 months. We're in April mid, October mid, we have to complete syllabus. In 6 months, if you have to teach everything from scratch like Amul baby apnina, will time be sufficient? No. Can I complete syllabus on time? No. That's the reason I told all of you to watch my 11th CBSE and 12th CBSE classes, because there the masala is discussed in depth. Here I can do revision of masala, but I can't go too much in deep. To be very honest, this session I'm going a little slow only. Last class, if you see, last year in the first class itself, I did both. What I taught in the last class and what I'm doing today, both I completed in the last class. That is first class. But I split it today because I'm going a little bit slowly, so that you can get a hold or you can get a momentum. Once you get a momentum, then lightly I will accelerate. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Any transaction that you account for will have 4 account in it, 4 classification in it, 4 flavors in it. Either it will have expense flavor or income flavor. Asset means what? Something which I own in the business or something which I expect to receive in future. That is asset. What is liability? Sir, anything that I have to pay to anyone in future is liability. This is not the original meaning of income, expense, asset and liability. In the last class, I showed you the original meaning of income. Where? In the CA intermediate. So that time I'll discuss in depth. Now the meaning what I gave is a meaning which a normal person can understand. In a very simple layman language, I told what is income, what is expense, what is asset, what is liability. When you come to CA intermediate, we'll learn technical meaning of all these 4 items. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Now please tell me, in this transaction, what is the flavor that you're getting? What is the flavor that you're getting? Sir, நான் purchase பண்ணியிருக்கேன் சார். Purchasingகிறது என்னோட செலவு, expense. So I need to record my expense or not? Sir, expense is very important, sir. If you don't record expenses, your profit will be very high. If profit is very high, you have to pay tax to government, high taxes to government. So expenditure will help me to reduce my profit, thereby helping me to reduce my tax. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Sir, expense I have to record, sir. Got it. Next, what I'm supposed to record? நீங்க வந்து creditல வாங்கிருக்கீங்க. Means what? It's a credit transaction. What is the meaning of credit transaction? I've purchased something for that I've not paid the money yet. When will I pay? In future. Anything that I pay in future is liability. Upon I have to remember to pay this fellow, no? You take the money, you take the goods, and later if you forget to pay, then your relation with that person will spoil, no boss? Next time will he give the goods on credit? No, because the trust is lost. So I need to remember to make the payment to that fellow. I'm Gajani fellow. How will I remember? In one day, we deal with so many people. எல்லாமே ஞாபகம் வைக்க முடியுமா மைண்ட்ல? முடியாது. We'll forget it. So you have to document. Where do we document? What and all I have to pay to somebody, What and all money I have to pay to somebody, That will be documented on liability side. What I have to receive, I'll document on asset side. What I have to pay, I'll document on liability side. I'll record on liability side. What I have to receive, I'll record on asset side. So balance sheet asset liability is my memory replacement. இங்க எந்த pressure இல்ல. Everything is documented in the balance sheet. Got it? Not got it? Super. So I need to record 2 things. One is expenditure. Purchase na expenditure. Second, liability. So identify the accounts involved. So expense என்னதுப்பா? Purchase accounting என்னது? Account. Liability ka name is creditor here. What is it? Creditor. So what is creditor? Account. So in the recording, what is the first step? Whatever transaction you selected, in the transaction you have to identify how many accounts are involved. How many accounts are involved? Got it? Not got it? So here, how many accounts are involved, people? 2 accounts. One is purchase. Second is RIL. In bracket, I'll write creditor. Any problem? Sir, in every transactions, only 2 accounts will come? No. More than 2 also can come. More than 2 also can come. Got it? Not got it? Okay. So what is the next step, sir? Once you identify the accounts involved, the second step is to classify the nature of account. Nature enna? Purchase na enna? What is the nature of purchase? Expenditure. What is the nature of creditor? Liability. So you have to classify them under any of these 4 quadrants. These 4 are called as quadrants. So any one of these 4 quadrants has to be selected. Liability / I'm putting capital. Liability means I have to pay to the external people. Capital means I have to pay to the internal people, which is owner. Both have to pay. Who am I? Business. From owner, I've got capital. Can I keep with me permanently? No. When the business is getting closed, I have to repay the money back to the owner. So that is my liability. But adhukku or specific pair kuduthirukanga. What is it called as? Capital. What is it called as? Capital. Got it? Not got it? Okay. So second step is classify the nature of accounts. What is the nature of accounts? Asset, liability, capital, income, expense. You can classify. Okay, not okay, okay. Once you classify this account, no, next you have to apply the rules of debit and credit. Apply the rules of debit and credit. Listen to me very carefully. There are two rules of debit and credit. One is called as golden rule. Second is called as modern rule. This modern rule is there, no. It got developed of late in last 10 years only. This modern rule got developed in the last 10 years only. To be more precise, even in the CA foundation course, this was introduced only from 2018 onwards. Prior to this, there is no mention about the modern rule anywhere in the CA books. And it got introduced in the CBSE curriculum also around that period only. And surprisingly, even in the matriculation book, even till now, this has not been mentioned. By chance, if it is mentioned also, let's say recent times, book maybe in last 1-2, because the state board book that I have is 2021 edition. So after that, they have included, no, I don't know. Any of you have this topic in 11th standard, modern rule? It's not there. So still, I'm surprised. Okay. In the state board book, there is no mention about the modern rule. Why do you think modern rule is come into picture? Why? Because through golden rule, we are not able to apply all the journal entries. There are so many journal entries which I proved in my 11th CBSE and 12th CBSE classes. I'm not able to get the answer because of golden rule. Hence, we are looking up to modern rule. So in foundation, we'll study both golden and modern rule, because in exam they can ask you journal entries based on either of the cases. But once you come to CA inter and final, we're only going to apply modern rule. And to be very precise, in all the other chapters of foundation also, we'll only apply modern rule. Got it, not got it? So using golden rule or modern rule, you have to decide which I will debit and which I will credit. So that rule I'll discuss today. Golden rule today itself I'll discuss. Once you apply the rules of debit credit, it means that you have followed double entry system of accounting. Our accounting rules only permit double entry system of accounting. Sir, what is the meaning of double entry system of accounting? Double entry system says that every transaction, every event should have two-fold aspect. How many aspect? Two-fold aspect. Some textbook use the word effect also. It should have two aspect or two effect. One should be debit and another should be credit. Got it, not got it? Every transaction should have two-fold aspect. They didn't say two account. Account can be more than two also. Account is different. Aspect is different. Account where? Aspect where? Aspect ரெண்டா இருக்கும். ஒன்னு debit aspect, second is credit aspect. நீ ரெண்டுமே ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணணும். Both you have to record. Hence we call this as double entry system of accounting. Angel, good morning, Angel. Hence it is called as double entry system of accounting. You have to follow double entry system of accounting. If you want your financial statement to be reliable, if you want the financial statement to be reliable, if you want me to believe on your financial statement, you have to give me a financial statement that is prepared on double entry. Single entry நீ prepare பண்ணி கொடுத்த அப்படின்னா அந்த financial statement நம்பவே மாட்டேன் நான். Because in that, lot of mistakes will be inherently there. So nobody will trust accounts which is prepared on single entry basis. You will not believe. You have a chapter called as single entry system of accounting. It's also called as accounting from incomplete records. 11th CBSE people, that is CBSE students have studied this in 11th standard, and matriculation people have studied this in the 12th standard. Got it, not got it? The very first chapter of 12th is accounts from incomplete records. Yes or no? Yes. But what you studied was Amul baby, basic. What is there here? Next level. And all the transactions are recorded on the basis of evidence. Got it, not got it? Okay. So what is accounting, sir? Accounting is a systematic process of identifying business financial transaction or business financial event, measuring in terms of money, recording through journal or subsidiary book, either by following golden rule or modern rule. Then classifying through ledger. Now listen to me very carefully. Journal இருக்கு இல்லையா, journal. Journal is like a bucket. Okay, wow. Now imagine this as a bucket. This black ball is there now. இதுக்கு பேர் sale. I'm putting all the black ball inside. Okay. Then I'm taking one red color ball. I will call this as purchase. I'm putting all the red balls inside. I'm taking a blue ball. This is salary expense. I'm putting it inside. Green one is there, no. Rent. Purple is there, no. This is cash. If I tell you, tell me how many purchase balls are there? How many red balls are there? Can you tell? Pichu podam piche. Here the balls are very limited, countable. You can count. If I put inside n number of balls, imagine this entire room as one bucket. If I pour everything inside, all inside, if I ask you now, tell how many purchases are there, can you say? Not possible. When you record journal, no, you record the entries in the journal book. Journaling is a book mari. You record all the transactions in a chronological order. What is chronological order? One after the other. So today morning I went to shop. Before going to my shop, I went to another wholesale shop to buy the product so that I can sell. So today the first transaction is what? Purchase transaction. Then I came to my shop. One customer came. For customer, I got one tea. So tea expenditure. Then the customer liked the product. He purchased from me. I sold it. So sale transaction. Like that, I'll keep on recording one entry after the other in the journal. Like the 365 days also, one by one, one by one, one by one, everything is recorded in one single book. At the end of the year, if I ask you, in the motta book, motta purchase you can't say, because this journal ka format is there, no, does not facilitate totaling. I can't total it. The format of the journal will not help me in totaling. Hence, for totaling purpose, I have to classify all the transactions to a place called as ledger. So now what I do is, I open T-shaped accounts. Cash will go to the purple one. Green account. So rent will go in this. Like that, I'll open one account. I'll open one black account called as sale account. So sale will be recorded here. So we are segregating all the transactions in different account. That is called as classification. I'm classifying this ball as sale, this as rent, this as expenditure. Classify pandra. So I'm segregating it. Why am I segregating it? So that I can do the totaling easily. I can do the totaling easily. The totaling is not permitted in the format of the journal. Format of journal does not facilitate totaling. All you have done journal, no? Will we be able to do the totaling from the journal? Not possible. Hence we have to post. The right word is post all the transactions to a place called as ledger. And the process of shifting the transaction from journal to ledger is called as posting. Got it, not got it? Tell me. What is it called as? Posting. So classification happens in ledger. Now, ledger is what? Ledger is a T-shaped format. What is ledger? It's a T-shaped format. This is called as account. What is it called as? Account. This format is universally followed across by all the countries. Got it, not got it? In that, one side will be called as debit side. Second side will be called as credit side. This is fixed. You can't interchange. This is universally agreed law by everybody. Left na debit always, right means always credit. Got it, not got it? So in this, what happens is, you will record all the transactions one after the other, either on debit side or on the credit side, by applying either modern rule or golden rule. As we're sitting on the posting பண்ணுவீங்க. Now, let's say on debit side, I posted 100 rupees. One transaction on debit side. On the credit side, another transaction is 80 rupees. Okay, wow. Is the total of both sides matching? No. But this ledger is standing in what style? Pushpa Bahu style. You know Pushpa? Pushparaj. Flower nahi, fire hai. Ah. So this ledger is standing like this. 100, weight, 80, no weight. So what are we supposed to do? Make it normal. So I take him to physiotherapist. ஏன்னா ஒரு ஆள் இப்படியே இருந்தானா இப்படி ஆயிடும். So physiotherapist only can make you normal. கோகுல் அவன் சிரிக்கிறான். சார் என்ன சார் பண்றீங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. அப்பப்போ கொஞ்சம் தமாஷ் பண்ணாதான் ஜாலியா இருக்கும். Now, how do I make from this to this? How? By balancing it. So this is called as artificial way of balancing the ledger. When I do ledger, I'll discuss in deep, but I'm just giving an overall view. So here what I'll do is, which side ka total is highest, no? That I will take it. So in the idhula vande, which side total is highest? Debit side ka total is highest. That I'll make total of both the sides. Total should be 100, correct? And evlo irukkinga? 80. How much is shortfall? 20. That is called as by balance carry down. Got it, not got it? Science people, not to worry. After journal, you do one topic called as ledger. Adala in depth discuss panni. So this part, if you don't understand, don't panic. When you do ledger, automatically it will be understood. Got it, not got it? Okay. Now, once you get balance carried down, what is the next step? On the opposite side, you'll record 2 balance brought down. How much? 20. The balance brought down is coming on debit side. We call that this ledger is having a debit balance. This is having debit balance. Based on the brought down balance, you have to decide. But a lot of people are getting confused. What, based on the credit balance, that is balance carried down, they decide whether it is debit balance or credit balance. No. Based on the balance carried down, you will never decide whether the ledger is having debit balance or credit balance. Based on what will you decide? Balance brought down. Based on the balance brought down, you'll decide whether the ledger is having debit balance or credit balance. Got it, not got it? Okay. Now, similarly, I'm opening another account. Now on the credit side, I'm recording 100. Possible, not possible? Eppadi enge vena varala illaya? Now debit side, how much I'm recording? 70. Now why 80? I'll take 70. 70 I took. Now tell me, is this ledger standing like a normal human being or Pushpa Bhav style? Pushpa Bhav style. So what am I supposed to do? Make him normal by balancing. So how do I do the balancing? I'll check the total of both the sides. Which side ka total is highest? Credit side ka total is highest. That will become the total of both the sides. But debit side total is 100 irukno. And evlo irukku? 70. How much is shortfall? 30. What will I call this as? Balance carried down. Balance carried down. Got it, not got it? What is next step? Balance brought down 30. If the balance brought down is coming on the credit side aptina, this is called as credit balance. Credit balance. Any difficulty? No difficulty. Sir, can you do one more ledger? Yes. Now I'm doing one more ledger. Debit also 100. Credit also 100. Here also 100. Here also 100. How's ledger standing? Pushpa Bhav style or normal style? Normal style. Appona, this ledger is having no balance. No balance. No balance. Got it, not got it? So I spoke about 3 ledgers so far. One is having debit balance, another is having credit balance, and the last one is having no balance. No balance. Any ledger which has got no balance will not travel further, will not go to next step. Sir, if the ledger is having any balance apnina, then that will travel to the next step, which is called as trial balance. Summarizing will happen in the trial balance. Got it, not got it? Now about summarizing, you will discuss, or I will discuss in deep when I do trial balance chapter with you. When I do trial balance chapter with you, that time you will understand what is the meaning of summarizing. Today it is very difficult to make me understand. So summarizing happens. So after ledger, what is the next step? Summarizing will happen where? Through trial balance. Now listen to very carefully. When you prepare trial balance, there are 3 columns. One will be called as heads of accounts. Heads of accounts such as cash account, creditor account, like that will keep on going. How many accounts you open? No? Accounts nenna there. You have identified here, no? Identify the accounts involved. So like that, in every transaction, there will be 2 account, 3 account, 4 account. So many transactions. How many accounts? So all account or ledger வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Open பண்ணுவோம். Ledger is there, no? Ledger we open for each and every account. For each and every account, one ledger will open. And the T-shape format portal, yeah. That is the format for every account. So cash ko account, bank ko account, creditor ko account, debtor ko account, sale ko account, purchase one account. Like that for every account, one T-shaped format. Like that, every ledger will have some balance. So if any ledger is having debit balance, what is debit balance? The balance brought in is coming on debit side. That will go to the debit column of the trial balance. How much was the cash account balance there? Let's say I'll put 30, both sides 30. So cash account was having debit balance. Balance brought on debit side. In that I took 20 example, but I'm putting here 30. Other ledger had got a credit balance of 30. All the ledger having credit balance, balance brought on credit side will go to the credit column of the trial balance. Will go to credit column of the trial balance. Like that, in ledger, what type of balance I got? In ledger, what type of balance I got? Whether debit balance or credit balance. Depending on that, I'll put the data in the trial balance. Trial balance. Got it, not got it. About this, I'll discuss in depth when I do trial balance. This trial balance is prepared to check arithmetical accuracy. Means what? Had you followed double entry system properly, அப்படின்னா, when you total the debit and credit column, no, in the trial balance, the totaling பண்ணுவீங்களா debit and credit column, both will be having same data. Both should be having same number. If both the number are same, if the total of both the column, debit column total, credit column total, both same அப்படின்னா, you have followed double entry system of accounting. Ana, if this total is not matching means, what does it mean? Double entry is not followed properly. Somewhere some mistake has happened. அப்படிங்கிறது காட்டி கொடுத்துரும். So you've done some mistake அப்படின்னா, single-sided mistake அப்படின்னா, this trial balance will be able to highlight and tell, look boss, trial balance not tallying. Trial balance not tallying is a proof that somewhere double entry system is compromised. எங்கேயாவது தவறு பண்ணியிருக்கேங்கிறது தெரிஞ்சிடும். Okay, not okay. So to check if there is any error or not, to check the arithmetical accuracy, we prepare a document called as trial balance. Got it, not got it? Okay. From trial balance, all the account, cash account, bank account, this, that, whatever you say, sale account, purchase account, expense account, whatever you say, all the account which has got a flavor of, taste of income gain or expense losses will be shifted to a place called as trading and P&L account to find out profit and loss of the business. Then we'll be remaining with, in the trial balance la idella shift panding appadina, what am I left with? I'm left with those account which has got the flavor of asset, liability and capital. That will be taken to balance sheet. Got it, not got it? Okay. So one more time I'm repeating one more time. Listen to me very carefully. One word I'm going to add extra here. Okay. Now, from the trial balance, all the account which has got the flavor of income gain, expense loss will be transferred to a place called as trading and P&L account by passing a closing entry. What entry? Closing entry. For a second, forget to have today's lunch. But do not forget this word, closing entry. So when I come to you with in the final accounts, when I deal final accounts with you, that time I'll discuss what is closing entry. Got it, not got it? So all the accounts having the flavor of income gain, expense losses will be transferred to a place called as trading and P&L account by passing a closing entry. By opening what say? By passing a closing entry. And all the remaining accounts which has got the flavor of asset, liability, capital will directly be taken to balance sheet. For this closing entry, not required. Got it, not got it? Okay. And these two documents are there, are put together called as financial statement. Profit and loss account is prepared to evaluate the financial performance and balance sheet is prepared to identify the financial position. Both of these put together is called as financial statement. So with this accounting process over? No. Two more steps are there. Financial statement prepare pantu panna poduma. Should you not analyze the financial statement? Should I not analyze the financial statement? Yes. So the last before step is the financial statement that you prepared. No, you need to interpret it. And analyze the financial statement. For that, a lot of tools is available. In 12th, you have studied accounting ratios. Both metric and CBSE, both of you studied accounting ratios. What is that? Current ratio, liquidity ratio, inventory turnover ratio, trade receivable turnover ratio, trade payable turnover ratio, gross profit ratio, net profit ratio, operating ratio. Yes or no? What are you doing with the ratio, ba? What are you doing with that? What are you doing? Analyzing. You're analyzing whether the company is in good position today or not. Whether the company is in good position or not, you have to analyze. Got it, not got it? Adu mattum illa. Some analysis tools are so advanced that this company in future Will it still survive or not? We can do a small prediction based on the current financial statement and past financial statement. Looking at the current and the past report, I can identify this company can survive how long. Got it, not got it? So you have many such tools such as comparative size statement, common size statement, trend analysis, cash flow statement analysis. இதெல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா tools of analysis. Got it. இது நிறைய இருக்கு. Sir, where will we study all this? In your CA intermediate, there is one subject called as financial management. In that, some tools you will understand. You learn new tools. And for you, ratios is there. So those who are thinking ratios, I completed in 12th standard with that life over. It is going to come back and haunt you in CA Inter in the financial management subject. Got it, not got it? So you have to do the analysis of the financial statement. So after we do analysis, what are we supposed to do? You need to communicate the analysis to the users of the financial statement. Who are the users of the financial statement? Owner, employee, lender, creditor, government, public and prospective investor, and customer. So this accounting, what we are doing, at the end of the day, to whom it is benefiting? To all the users of financial statement. With this, your accounting process ends. So accounting is a systematic process of open your mouth and respond with me. Identifying a business financial transaction or business financial event. Then measuring in terms of money means having common denomination, which is INR. Then recording through journal or subsidiary book by applying either golden rule or modern rule. Since the journal does not facilitate totaling, we classify all the accounts to a place called as ledger by posting the transaction to a place called as ledger. After classification, we summarize it by preparing trial balance. From the trial balance, all the accounts which has got the flavor of income, gain, expense, losses is transferred to trading and profit and loss account bypassing a closing entry. Then we are left with asset, liability, capital, which I'll retain as it is in the balance sheet. For that, do we need to plus any closing entry? No. Balance sheet and P&L put together is called as financial statement. Once the financial statement is prepared, what is the next step? Interpret or analyze the financial statement by using multiple tools of financial analysis. Once the financial statement is analyzed, you need to communicate the result to the users of the financial statement. With this, your entire accounting process is swaha. Over, pa? Over in Nala. Okay. Sir. Now, one small point. Right from identification, measuring, recording, classifying is there, no? Up to ledger stage, it is called as bookkeeping. After ledger, what is the next step? Trial balance. That is from summarizing onwards till communication. This entire process is called as accounting. இது வந்து அந்த காலத்துல வந்து பிரிச்சது. இன்னுமே ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு சரியா? There's no sense in it, but it is there in textbook. In chapter 1 இது இருக்கு. So from identification to classifying process, it is called as bookkeeping. From summarizing to communication is called as accounting. So what question they'll ask, in true and false, they'll ask one question. Accounting starts where bookkeeping ends. Accounting start where bookkeeping ends. True or false? True or false? Accounting starts where bookkeeping ends. True or false? This is called as googly ball. Entire accounting process over. People are still wondering, yo. So you didn't get stuck in the accounting concept. You got stuck in English language. உன்னை வந்து இப்போ நான் மடக்கின பாத்தியா, அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ்ல மடக்கல, லாங்குவேஜ்ல மடக்கிருக்கேன் நான். This is how you're going to get screwed in your CA course. That's why I say it is very important. Apart from developing the subject knowledge, it is very important that you develop the English language also. If you want to pass, it's very important for you to develop English language. Or I have studied in CBSE school, sir. Metric English medium, sir. I know everything. I proved it now. CA or any subject for that matter, 50% of the effort lies where, in reading and understanding the question. நீ கொஸ்டின் ஒழுக்கமா ரீட் பண்ணி புரிஞ்சுட்ட அப்படின்னா 50% ஆன்சர் ஓவர். மீதி 50% எழுதுறது தான். You will not believe, until 2020, I used to take my accountancy classes in Tamil. That's why that in between flow Tamil is coming for me. After 2020, I shifted my entire classes to English. The reason being, your theory papers such as law in foundation, theory papers such as law, tax, audit in intermediate, you have to write in a very professional English language. You cannot write in any random English language. For example, for CBSE people, you had something called as entrepreneurship, business studies, yes or no, economics. Whatever you wrote, keywords in the language, decent English language, you will get marks. But here in foundation and inter and final, for this theory subject, keyword is important. கண்டிப்பா keyword எழுதணும். அந்த காலத்துல லாங்குவேஜ் இங்கிலீஷ்ல வந்து டீசெண்டா எழுதுனா மார்க்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. இப்போ கொடுக்கறது இல்ல. They want legal language. They want professional language. Because you're representing a very strong profession, number one profession of the country. So they want your English also to be very professional. The way you write the answer should reflect your professionalism. அப்படின்னா இங்கிலீஷ் தெரிஞ்சா மட்டும் பத்தாது. இங்கிலீஷ்ல ஏதோ ஒன்று எழுதா மட்டும் பத்தாது. You need to learn the art of writing the legal language, write the professional language. Therefore, I shifted all my classes from Tamil to English. Got it? Because language can be learnt when you continuously hear, when you hear in English, when you hear English, when you speak English, when you write English, you can develop the command over the language. Think about it, when you were 2 years old or 3 years old. So if you're coming from, let's say, Tamil family, a 2-year-old kid will speak in Tamil, yes or no? In which school he went to learn Tamil in 2 years? Tell me. Illa. Correct? You take the example of my son. At the age of 2.5, he used to speak Tamil, Hindi, Marwadi, all the three, because we were all conversing with him in that language. So I used to talk to my son either in Marwadi or Hindi. Maid used to talk in Tamil. Family, other members used to talk in Marwadi. Keka. Just by listening, he developed the way to speak. So should I go and, should I go to any particular language classes to learn language? Not required. It comes with practice. It comes with continuous practice. If you feel that you have a weakness in English language, the first thing that you have to work hard is to develop and convert that weakness into strength. Can it be done? The 100% yes. The answer is 100% yes. Or you have to take efforts. That's why listen to English classes. Write lot of sentences in professional language, English, law. You have to write like hell, man. Lot of practice, writing practice. Speak in English with your friends. Don't speak in Tamil or Hindi. When you see, it's very difficult to speak. Even if you tell, to talk to me, to talk to with my friends in English, appadina mudiyadu. Because it's been, so many years that we've been bonded with Hindi language. Or Tamil friends, Tamil language. English varadu. But you guys have to consciously make that choice. It's for you, for your betterment. நாங்க என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்குள்ள தமிழ் ஹிந்தி பேசினா அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், that is not going to affect my examination. But you, the way you talk, with your friends, that will affect your way you build your language. It's very important that you get a very good command over the English language. Got it, not got it? Rather than English language, I will say professional English or legal English language is what is a command you have to get over. Got it, not got it? It will come. Doesn't matter whether you came from CBSE background or state board background. Doesn't matter. What matters is your effort right now. What effort you put now, that fruit you'll reap in future. Got it, not got it? Okay. So coming back to my question, I said accounting starts where bookkeeping ends. Correct, na? Where bookkeeping ended, there only accounting began. Hence the answer is true. Got it, not got it? Both of them put together is called as accountancy. So what is accountancy? Accountancy is not accounting. Accounting is different. Accountancy is different. Accountancy is set of rules which will teach us how to do bookkeeping and accounting. How to do bookkeeping and accounting, that is being taught in accountancy. Got it, not got it? Tell me. Super. With this, I'll give you a break. You take your chapter number 1. Chapter number 1. in your page number 4, 1.4, ICA is given one meaning of accounting. This meaning is not developed by accounting. ICA has copy pasted this from somewhere. From where have they copy pasted this? This meaning or definition is given by American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. This definition was formulated in the year 1961. What I said, no. They're doing same thing, but in a very different manner. What they're telling is, accounting is the art. Oh my God. Somebody said last class, no? Who that? I think Neetu, you said last class, accounting is an art. Neetu, am I audible? Okay. Accounting is an art. It's very true. Why? Because not everybody can do accounting the way we are doing. You ask your friends who are studying in science stream to do accounting, he will do accounting. எப்படி பண்ண தெரியுமா? மச்சான் உனக்கு எவ்வளவு காசு கிடைச்சு இன்னைக்கு? 100 ரூபாவா? Okay, okay. 100 I got, okay. From there, how much you spend? 20 you spend. How much balance? 80. Tomorrow, how much you spend? 10. Oh, minus 10. 70. They will do this accounting, but in a very random manner. What they feel like doing. Horizontal, vertical. Because he has not learned the system. You have learned the system. You've learned the art. Hence, you are called as artist. Got it, not got it. Everybody cannot do the accounting in a systematic manner. Those who are learning the art can do the accounting work. That's why we call this as an art. Got it, not got it. Here, how many of you are good, very good, artists in terms of painting, drawing? How many of you are very good at it? Properly raise your hands, properly. Okay. How many of you are very bad in drawings? See? Can I call all of you artists? If I call you people artists, appadina, in the 3 பேர் என்ன சாவடிச்சிடுவாங்க. Sir, where are you comparing them and us? Correct, no? Because not everybody can draw or paint, in a particular manner. It's an art that people develop. So accounting like that is an art. Accounting is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing in a significant manner, and in terms of money, transaction and event which are in part at least of a financial character and interpreting result thereof. What I said, same thing they said. Everything jumbled. இதுக்கு ஏதோ தலை வால் இருக்கா? இது தலை இது வால்னு தெரியுதா? First he's talking about recording, then he's talking about classifying, then he's talking about summarizing, and they're telling this should be in terms of money. What should be in terms of money? The transactions and events should be in terms of money. I have to interpret the result thereof. Same thing, but order is not proper. Order is not proper. I give you a structured order. Same masala only, but the order is different. So, whatever definition is given, no, I gave an order. Order appadina adhe da. I didn't change the order, but I gave it in form of chart so that you can remember. So, accounting is an art. Art of what? Recording, classifying, summarizing. Oh. And this is done in a normal manner? No, it is done in a significant manner. And this should be based off money terms. So this manner and terms is of what? Accounting, transactions and events. And this should have financial character. Means what? It should be in money terms. And then whatever data you get after that, you will interpret the results thereof and communicate to the users of financial statement. In order நீங்க கொடுத்திருக்கானோ அதே order I picked up only the keywords. Got it, not got it. In exam, I don't expect to get this question. Define accounting terminology as per American Institute of Certified Public Accountant should not be asked. Pray to God, they don't ask. Got it, not got it. They should not ask. Theory question is there. But this, I don't expect that they should ask. So you don't have to by heart as such, but just know it, it's more than sufficient. Idi pati in depth I've discussed in my accounting process meaning. When I say accounting process meaning is my means, it's not mine. I've taken the genuine process from somewhere. Got it, not got it. And this is a structured process. Fantastic. Now, can I give you a break of 3 minutes? People are laughing. 3 minutes. Okay. 8 minutes. Yes. So we'll take an 8 minutes break. We'll come back and continue and discuss about this gentleman who's visible to you on screen. Right? So let's take a short break of 8 minutes, people. Then we'll continue after the break. Thank you so much. Yes, people. Welcome back from the break. So let's continue the session with the next concept. Yes. So people were little, excited to know who this gentleman is. So we call him as Sir Luca di Pacioli. Who is he? An Italian mathematician. Commonly, he is referred to as the father of accounting. What is he referred to as? Father of accounting. There is one incident I want to share here. It's a very happy moment for me. So all of you, those who did 12th with me last year, you know Bala. Bala, yes. So this gentleman, he has saved my contact number. In what name, you know? Father of accounting in Cholli. He has saved my number. One day, he's like, sir, can you give me a call? I gave a call to him. Name came father of accounting. So that is what is true, sir. So I'm very happy, but don't take me to that level where I feel, oh, I am the only God. Feel when somebody says in life, always from there, the downfall of that person will begin. So never have that attitude that I know everything in life. I am the biggest. I am only. Even tomorrow when you become CA, no, don't show off. Don't show that attitude that, okay, I only know everything. Always be very humble, grounded, and down to earth. Got it? Not got it? Super. Now, Sir Luca di Pacioli, an Italian mathematician, is known as father of accounting. You'll see in almost all textbooks, his name being mentioned as Sir Luca di Pacioli as father of accounting, right? He is the person who has conceptualized this concept of double entry system of accounting. What is double entry system of accounting? We say, no, every transaction has got twofold effect, twofold aspect. One is debit, one is credit. In the concept, debit credit concept has been given by him only. Sir, he's a mathematician, sir. How did he teach accounting? Accountancy is a part of mathematics. It's a branch from mathematics only. But the rules of mathematics could not be applied to it. So he gave a totally different rule to it. Hence, we called it as accountancy, accounting. Got it, not got it? So I'll give a very small background of Sir Luca di Pacioli. He was born in 1447 in Italy, right? By profession, is a mathematician. Known as father of accounting, not because he invented accounting, but because he systematically documented it. Why do we call him as father of accounting? Accounting invent pannan solta adu patta varala. He created a very beautiful systematic manner for accounting purpose, which every people liked it, accepted it. And they say, yo, you are the father of accounting. Got it, not got it? In 1494, he published a book called as Summa de Arithmetica. Pronounce but according to your level of English, you can pronounce it. Summa. Tamil Summa. Summa di Arithmetica. Arithmetics. What do you say? Arithmetica. Oh my God. Oh, let's see. Arithmetic CA. Oh my God. Getting too obsessed with CA. A comprehensive book on mathematics. One section of this book, other is the mathematics book, but in one section of the book, he explained about double entry system of accounting, which is called this name. You can take this as homework and practice it. I have no comments on that. This is that book, people. So look at my effort and creativity. No, and the book code image. Oh my God, appreciate me. Come on, fast. His contribution, he converted practical knowledge of the merchants, means all the people those who are struggling in accounting back in those years, he helped them to provide the practical knowledge, to merchants and structured a teachable system in which the accounting principles could be laid down as a foundation. And the kalatoda accounts whatever challenges people used to feel back then. So for that, the system was developed. Got it, not got it. From that only the golden rule has been developed. Since golden rule was not, sufficiently solving our problem today, then from there we developed a new rule called as modern rule. So modern rule is coming from golden rule. Golden rule is coming from all this only. So our base root is coming from this person. Got it, not got it? Got it, not got it? Oh. How many of you in school, please tell me honestly, when you pass a journal entry is, let's suppose, cash account, DR, to, let's say, capital account. In how many of your school the teacher said that DR stands for debtor? Honest, be honest. How many of your school teacher says DR stands for debtor? Properly raise your hands. Every school. Every school. Online people, raise your hands. Every school. Yes. You'll be shocked and shattered to know that DR doesn't stand for debtor. No. DR stands for debit. Debit. But all the school teachers assume that DR is debtor. Why aptina? In the word debtor, D-E-B-T-O-R, D is there and R is there. In no other word, you can find DR. In no other word, you can find DR. So what all teachers assume? Oh, DR stands for debtor. But when you pass a credit sale entry, what do you write? Debtor account, debtor to sales. What is the meaning of debtor? Who is debtor? My customer to whom I've sold the goods on credit. Debtor is my customer, boss, to whom I've sold my goods on credit. We are doing accounting. Accounting is got debit and credit. I'll have debtor. How this is debtor? This is debit, which means what? The first line is debit item. Second line is credit item. That is what it means. But what did our teacher say? Debtor. Now the question that comes to mind is, sir, if DR is not debtor, but in debit also R is not there, no, sir. Generally, we give abbreviation. The two letters are picked from where? From the main word. In this entire word debit, R is not there. How do you say this is debit? So for that, you have to understand. So Lucadi Pasquale used a Latin terminology because Latin was a scholarly language at that time. That was a scholarly language, like how it is English for us now. No, for them it is Latin language. So in Latin, they had the word called as debier, and they had the word called as creditor. Italian people use the word debito and credito. Over country ke tamare language maatananga. Purida. But Sir Lucadi Pasquale gave the initial terminology in the Latin language where he called debier and creditor. Every time using the word debier creditor is very difficult, no? So he gave an abbreviation to it called as DR and CR. So debier ka short form is DR, creditor ka it is CR. Got it, not got it. But what did we interpret? DR as debtor. About is CR, creditor. Accounts is not about debit credit. Account is only about debtor and creditor. Wow. Super. Got it, not got it. So in Latin, what is the word debit called as? Debier. Italian is debito. In Latin, what is the credit terminology called as? Creditor. Italian la? Credito. Okay, not okay. Online people. Okay, not okay. Super. From now onwards, whenever we come across any journal entry, what will you say DR standing for? Debit. Don't say debier income. Nobody knows debier and nobody's bothered also. You will say debit only. Got it, not got it? Okay. Now, the next question is, accounts is full of debit and credit. Correct? It's fully debit and credit. What is the meaning of debit and credit? What is the meaning of debit and credit? You are conveniently saying because it is visible on screen, or debit means plus minus, credit means plus and minus. Otherwise, honestly, you tell me, what did you mean by debit and credit? When I ask people, no, what is meaning of debit and credit? People will tell debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit all expense and losses, credit all income and gain. They'll give me the rules. I never ask rule. I'm asking meaning. Meaning so that I, as a layman, can understand. So, friend, science background. I'm a what is the meaning of debit and credit if you say abdina? If you say the rules, will you understand? No. I'm asking in a layman perspective. A person who's coming from science background, I need to know what is the meaning of debit and credit. Nothing but plus and minus only. So if it is plus and minus abdina, you could have told plus and minus directly, no? Why debit credit? Because when we use the language plus and minus, it was leading to confusion. It's not that they have not used plus and minus. Initially, accounting was a part of mathematics. They did try with plus and minus, but it was confusing a lot of people. So they said that let's do one thing. Instead of using the word debit and credit, instead of using the word plus and minus, let's use the word debit and credit. Who switched off the light there? In this entire academy, nobody is supposed to switch on or switch off anything when I'm taking class. Illana video poida. She's trying. She look at that girl. She's like, okay, let me try and see. ஏமா வேமா நீ சும்மா இல்ல நான் சும்மா மாத்திட்டு இருக்கேன் பாருங்க. So now experts said that instead of using the word plus and minus, let's use the word debit and credit. With this, we'll apply one rule, either golden rule or modern rule. இது ரெண்டு அப்ளை பண்ணா automatically will get the answer, and this answer will automatically take care of plus and minus. You don't have to consciously do plus and minus. Okay, not okay. For example, I'm opening a cash account. Okay, ma, this is cash account. Science people don't bother. It's okay. Commerce people, you tell me. Cash debit means what? Debit what? Comes in. Credit means what? Credit what goes out. Again, I'm telling science people, don't be bothered. I'll repeat this part again in future. இன்னைக்கு வந்து just commerce people க்கு ஒரு idea. I got money from owner. What is entry? Journal entry. Cash to capital. To capital. 100. I sold one product. I got 200 rupees. Cash sales. What is the cash sales entry? Cash to sales. Okay. To sales, 200. From my old customer, I got 300 rupees. From debtor, I got 300 rupees. Cash received from debtor, what entry? Cash to debtor. To debtor. How much? 300. Okay, wow. I spent 50 rupees for tea, coffee, etc. Refreshment. What is entry for paid for refreshment? Refreshment expenses to cash. To buy refreshment expenses. How much? Let's say 100 will keep, not 50, 100 will keep it. Correct? Now, what is the balance cash in hand? 300, 300, 600, 600 minus 100, 500. Correct? This is how you prepare ledger? Yes? This is how you prepare ledger? In the ledger, this I should add, this I should minus. Did I put the head in? Did I put that concept in your head? While preparing this ledger, did I consciously use the word add and minus? No. But you realize addition, subtraction already happened. It happened. How, sir? You said 600. No. That is the result of addition. That is the result of addition. You said 500. No. That is the result of minusing these both. Debit, credit, na minus money, balance 500. Yes, sir. So, entire ledger is representing what? Plus and minus. But ever have I used the word plus and minus while doing ledger? No. Because instead of using the word plus and minus, what we do is we use the word debit credit. With the debit credit, we apply the rule. Golden rule, modern rule. அது வச்சுட்டு நீங்க என்ன பண்றீங்க? ஜர்னல் பண்றீங்க, லெட்ஜர் பண்றீங்க. When you balance a ledger, no, automatically plus and minus will happen and the desired result will come. So ultimately, debit and credit is nothing but plus and minus only. So, sir, in that case, can we say debit is plus and credit is minus? No, my dear, not possible. Sometime plus will act as debit, sometime plus will act as credit. Sometime minus will act as the debit, sometime minus will act as credit. So we don't know at what point of time who is plus and who is minus. Purida. So to avoid this plus and minus confusion, they removed the terminology plus and minus and they came with a new terminology called as debit credit plus rule. This will automatically take care of plus and minus. If you don't believe me, I'll prove it. Today I purchased cash purchase. I did a purchase of goods for cash, 100 rupees. Purchase account. What balance it is? Debit balance. It's a debit balance item. Yes or no? Purchase is expenditure. Debit all expense and losses. Okay, not okay? Yes. I'm just doing a recap only for those people, those who have studied 11th and 12th accounts. Science people, you may understand, you may not understand. Don't panic. This I'll discuss in deep in the upcoming classes. Okay, not okay? Okay. Today I purchased goods worth 100 rupees by paying cash. Tomorrow 200 rupees. Add or minus. Day after tomorrow 400 rupees. Add or minus. Add. Total how much? 700. Sale is what balance? Debit or credit balance? Credit. I sold today for 150 rupees. Tomorrow I sold for 300 rupees. Add or minus. Day after tomorrow I sold for 600 rupees. Add or minus? Add. Total how much? 1050. Add. Debit and credit are same or opposite to each other? Debit, credit opposite to each other. Okay. Purchase and sale same or opposite to each other? Purchasing is செலவு. Sale income, வருமானம். ரெண்டுமே opposite. But still, both have positive result. both are plus item. அப்ப ரூல் போடும்போது எது பிளஸ் எது மைனஸ் சொல்ல முடியுமா என்னால? முடியாது, கஷ்டமா இருக்கு எனக்கு. பட் இதே if I ask you, tell me the cash in hand, what is the cash balance in hand? அப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? From this 1050 plus item, I'll minus this plus item which is 700. I'll minus it. Too much plus here is there, plus here is there, then minus coming in between. So if I use too much of plus and minus, people will get confused. Instead to avoid this confusion, they eliminated plus and minus and they came out with a new concept of debit and credit. So debit credit with rule if you apply now, automatically plus and minus will happen without your knowledge. Without your conscious mind, automatically plus and minus will happen. That's why they removed the term plus and minus. But debit credit is nothing but plus and minus. So here debit is acting sometime plus, credit is acting sometime plus. Plusing is sometime debit, sometime credit. Minusing is sometime debit, sometime credit. So when we don't know, for that you have to study the rule. Got it, not got it. Got it, not got it. Okay. Debit ka abbreviation is DR. DR is coming from which word? Debier. Debit means either plus or minus. It depends on the rule. It depends on the rule. Debit refers to left hand side of the ledger. Ledger என்னது? And the T-shape format இருக்கு இல்லையா? The T-shape format is there no. We call this as account. We call this itself as ledger. Idda account, idda ledger. Idda account. Open your mouth and say idda account, idda ledger. Left hand side is called no. Left hand side is there no. It is called as debit. Right hand side is called as credit. Right hand side is called as credit. Got it, not got it. One person left the meeting online. I don't know who's that. Anyways. Debit refers to left hand side of ledger. So will it be always left hand side? 100% yes. So till I complete CA final, will it be on left hand side debit only? Yes. Till your children do CA, it will be like that only. It's not going to change. It's a universal law, not change. Any account recorded on the debit side of the ledger is said to be debited to that account. So if I say here 100 rupees is there, no, I say 100 rupees capital is debited to cash account. So if anything that I record on debit side, we say that account is debited. So if I record anything on the credit side, what does it mean? I say this 100 rupees is credited to the cash account. So if I record any amount on the credit side, we say the amount is credited to that account. If I record any amount on the debit side, we say I have debited to that account. Got it, not got it? Okay. Credit ka abbreviation is CR, but CR is the term coming from creditor. Credit also means sometime plus, sometime minus. We have to refer what rule to understand the exact plus and minus. Credit refers to the right hand side of the ledger. Any account record on the credit side of the ledger, any amount recorded on the credit side of the ledger is said to be credited to that account. Got it, not got it? Got it, not got it? Okay. There's something called as double entry system of accounting, which says that every transaction has got two aspects. Every transaction has got two aspects. In that one is debit, second is credit. Will you forget this or not? I said aspect, not account. Account can be more than two. Aspect are only two, either debit or credit. If this is clear, can we go to the next topic, which is rules of debit and credit? In that today I'll discuss the first rule, which is called as golden rule, also called as traditional approach. Why we say traditional approach? Because this rule we're following from ages, from so many decades, from so many centuries we are following. Hence we call this as traditional approach. But the problem is, when this rule was developed, no, at that point of time, accounting did not have that much complications. Accounting did not have that much complications. But in today's real world, accounting transactions are very, very complex. So this traditional approach is there, no, is not able to give solution for all the complex accounting transactions. Hence, to overcome that challenge, we came out with a new rule called as modern rule, also called as American approach, also called as accounting equation approach. We adopted this rule. Based on this rule, you take any accounting transactions, comfortably we can account, no problem. But that comfort is not coming to us in the golden rule. That is not coming in the golden rule. Got it, not got it? But since both are there as a part of your syllabus, both we have to study with equal importance. But major emphasis I will give in foundation, inter and final on which rule? Modern rule. Got it, not got it? Online people, got it, not got it? One second. Chalo. Now, all of you write along with me. We learned accounting process, no? Accounting is a systematic process of identifying business financial transaction. Correct? Once you identify transaction, in step 3, what do you do? Recording. In recording, what is the first step? Identify accounts involved. Identify accounts involved. Once you identify accounts involved, what are you supposed to do? Classify them. Classify them. Got it, not got it. Once you classify them, the nature, either asset, liability, capital, what do you apply? Rule. You have to apply rule. That rule is what we're going to study. Got it, not got it. So this rule says that all the accounts are there. No, all the accounts, I can classify them under 3 category. All the account will be classified under 3 category. How many category? 3 category. I want all of you to note it down along with me. The first classification is called as first classification, golden rule. Personal account, very good. Personal account. Second is real account. And third is nominal account. Any difficulty in remembering these 3 names? Online people, any difficulty in remembering these 3 names? Golden rule says that in a transaction, once you identify accounts, these accounts can be categorized either as personal account or real account or nominal account. Any difficulty in this? No. Any difficulty in this? No. Let me talk about nominal account. Nominal account says that, hey you accounts, if you are having a flavor of, if you are having a taste of income, gain, expense, loss, income, gain, sweet taste. எனக்கு ஒரு வருமானம் வந்துச்சுன்னா I'll be happy or sad? Very happy, sweet taste. On the other hand, you have to spend money அப்படின்னா ஐயோ செலவு வந்துச்சே அப்படின்ட்டு. Expense gives us bitter feel. So if your flavor is sweet and bitter, income, gain, expense, losses, you come to my house. Who's calling? Nominal account is calling. So nominal account is telling all those accounts which has got the flavor of income, gain, or expense and losses. You will come to my house. You will come to my house. And my house ka name is nominal account. Nominal account. Once you enter the house, anybody's house, should you follow their rules and regulations or not? Yes. If I come to your house, I have to follow your house ka rules and regulations. Yes or no? Like that, nominal account is saying that if you want to stay in my house, you have to follow my rules. You know what is the rule? Very good. Nominal account says that debit all expense and losses. Nee expense alladhu loss appadina, you debit yourself. You debit yourself. Then credit all income and gain. Credit all income and gain. Any difficulty? Online people, any difficulty? Now please tell me, purchase is what? Expenditure. Rent paid. Expenditure. Rent received. Income. Profit on sale of asset. Gain. Profit on sale of asset. Gain. Income. Gain. Income or gain better. Income na you're putting any effort to earn that money. I'm teaching. From teaching, I'm getting money. That is income. From my professional activity, from my core business activity, I'm getting some money. That is called as income. To get income, you have to put efforts. Gain casually comes. Over a period of time, automatically due to some reason, it comes to us. The laptop irukku. Na appadi vittuden. Did I start this business that one day I will sell the laptop and earn money? Did I do CA for that? One day I'll sell laptop and make money out of it? No. In the normal course of business, this laptop normally I sold, I got extra money. That is called as gain. I didn't start this academy that one day I'll make profit from selling the laptop. That is not the motto. To be called as gain. In the journey of doing business, I gained some income. So this gain. Income is different. For income, you have to put effort. So there's a thin line of difference between income and gain. Okay. Sale. Income gain. Sale. I'm just trying to do the classification. Sale. Income gain. Factory expenses. Factory rent. Factory electricity. Auditor's fees. Commission earned. Income. Commission earned income. Commission earned income. Now, commission sambarikkana, I have to do some activity. I have to put effort for it. So anything that you earn by putting effort, that is called as income. Got it? Not got it? No. So if any of these accounts are coming up now, which has got the flavor of income, gain, expenses, losses, all the expenses should be debited. All the expenses and losses should be debited. All the income and gain should be credited. Got it? Not got it? Super. Online people, got it? Not got it? Humble request to all of you. When I ask question, what are you supposed to do? Open your mouth and answer. No, think about it. No. You will have some doubt in future. Kandipa irukuma irukada? Irukum. You ask me doubt. I'll do like this. How will you feel? How will you feel? All of you. Tell. When you கூப்பிட்டீங்க doubt கேட்க. I'm silent. Face to face, you're asking doubt. I'm saying, time. I'm பார்க்கற அப்படின்னா, how will you feel? How will you feel? Tell. For this also open your mouth. What? Bad. அப்போ உனக்கு ஒரு ரூல் எனக்கு ஒரு ரூல். நான் கேட்கும் போது மட்டும் நீ எல்லா ட்ராமா பண்ணுவ. I should not feel bad. But if you ask question, if I don't answer, you will feel bad. You cannot have two different rules for two different people. No, rule has to be same. If I can feel bad, you'll also feel bad. You feel bad, I'll also feel bad. நல்ல gentleman ஆள் நானு. Smart person. Can you make me feel sad? இந்த மனுஷருக்கு அவ்வளவு கஷ்டம் கொடுக்க நீங்க ரெடியா? No. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணணும்? I am a person who is trying to make you all steady, make you all life happy, laugh. For you, I'm taking so much efforts அப்படின்னா, in return, what do I need from you? Motivation. How will the motivation come to me? By responding. Aggressively respond. அப்படி கோரஸ்ல ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ண அப்படியே ஃபுல் பில்டிங் வைப்ரேட் ஆகணும் வித் யுவர் ஆன்சர். என்னடா யாவரா இங்க படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எப்படி இருக்கும்? The person sitting or sleeping next to you, he'll also wake up with that vibration. Oh, everybody's answering. With that pressure, he'll also now start answering. So your answer should motivate me and the person sitting next to you also. That is the kind of positive impact you have to do in the people's life. Got it? Not got it? No, answer will come or not come? Very good. Then, this rule says that all the accounts which has got the flavor of assets. Listen to very carefully. All assets. All assets. Except all assets. So assets are coming one by one. Adala, I've removed few of them. All the assets will come to real account. You'll come to my house. Who am I? Real house. Real account house. All assets come to me. All assets come to me. Except bank. Donkey fellow. Who said cash? Cash will not come. Cash is real. Bank. Debtor. Very good. Bills receivable. Prepaid expenses and accrued income. Except all this 5, everything will go to the real account house. This will go to real account house. Got it? Not got it? Google. Answer करना है. Drawings. Okay. What about drawings? Drawings is something which belongs to capital family. All the capital and liability will go to personal accounts. So drawings is belonging to personal account. I'll come to that little later. So except these 5 asset accounts, every other asset account will go to your real account. Now tell me one thing. Cash, where will I go? Cash, where should I go? Real account. Okay. Building. Is building coming in the exception? No. So can building enter the real account house? Yes. Plant and machinery. Real account. Mute and talk, online people. Furniture. Computer. Investment. All these are real accounts. So all assets are real. Don't have to remember what will come in asset. Remember what will not come in asset. So what is not going to come? 5 things. Bank, debtor, bills receivable, prepaid expenses, accrued income. Got it? Not got it? Okay. So if all the assets are there aptina, you'll go to which house? Real account house. Which house? Real account house. You go to real account house, they'll also have the rule, no boss. What is their rule? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. I'm buying a land, people. Land is coming in or going out? Coming in. So what should I do? Debit. Same land I'm selling, coming in or going out? Going out. So when land is sold, land should be credited. When land is coming in, land should be debited. Got it? Not got it? Clear or not clear? Okay. Now who all are left? All liabilities plus 5 assets. இந்த 5 பேர் இருக்காங்க இல்லையா, these 5 people cannot enter real house. Can they go to nominal? No, because in nominal it is only for income, expense, gain, loss. So naturally these 5 people go where? To personal account ka house only. So all liabilities plus these 5 assets, which is bank, debtor, bills receivable, prepaid expense, accrued income, will go to the house called as personal account. Now personal account is being further bifurcated into 3 categories. Personal account is further bifurcated into 3 categories. Personal account is further bifurcated into 3 categories. First is called as natural personal account. Second is, very good, artificial personal account. And third is representative personal account. Representative personal account. Personal account is further bifurcated into 3 categories: natural personal account, artificial personal account, representative personal account. Sir, what will come under natural account? All human beings. All human beings. Whenever any organization, business, enterprise is dealing with human being, we will put them under natural personal account category. Natural personal account category. Okay, not okay. I'll give example, don't worry. Artificial person, who will come? All artificial beings. All artificial personal. Who are artificial person? I'm telling person, boss. Person means what? Creation of God. So human being are natural person. Natural person. We are talking about artificial person. So who are artificial person? All the different kinds of entities. Example, company, sole proprietorship concern, partnership concern, LLP, trust, associate, society, bank, all these people will come under artificial person. Sir, why do we call them as person? Because law has said that these people with whom you deal, no, they should be called as artificial person. They should be called as artificial person. Why they call them as artificial person? Now listen to me very carefully. I'm an individual person. Individual person. For my house, I want to buy a land. I want to buy a land. All of you know that land, to buy a land, we have to register the land with the local government authority. If you're buying land in Coimbatore, you have to register that agreement with the Tamil Nadu government. Yes or no? And registration will happen in my name. Who am I? Human being. I'm a human being, which means what? The moment the registration is completed, I will proudly say that land belongs to me. Land belongs to me. Land can be registered only in the name of person. Only in the name of person. Land can be registered only in the name of person. Now, I want to buy the same land, not in my name. I want to buy in the name of company. Up, I should register in whose name? Company's name. Is company a person? No. Is company a person? No. If company is not declared as person, land cannot be registered in the name of company. So therefore, law said that we will make all these business entities. We will make all these business entities as person. We'll give them legal right. We will legally say these are called as person. Which person? Artificial person. Now, since they are called as person, they can buy the land, sell the land in the name of company. If I want to sue somebody, you know what is sue? I want to file a case on somebody appadina, I need to have the title called as person. ஒரு கம்பெனி கேஸ் போடணும் அப்படின்னா அப்ப அது பர்சன் இருந்தா மட்டும்தான் கேஸ் போட முடியும். So when this law was not framed, company was not a person. So now Reliance company was wanting to put a case on somebody, but it could not file a case because Reliance was not a person. Later law changed. They said, no, we'll call all the business entities as person. So now I can sue somebody and be sued also. Company can sue somebody and company can be sued also. I can file case on somebody can file case on me also. Because I'm a person. Which person? Artificial person. அந்த ஆர்டிஃபிஷியல் பர்சன் ஸ்டேட்டஸ் கொடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் உன்னால ஒரு லேண்ட் வாங்க முடியுது, விற்க முடியுது, கேஸ் போட முடியுது, உன் மேல கேஸ் எடுக்க முடியுது. So for this reason, it was very important to declare these entities as person. But since this is not a creation of God, we call them as artificial person because law artificially created. Law artificially created these persons. Hence we call this as artificial person. Got it? Not got it? I, as a Kalpavriksha Academy, I am buying, let's suppose, this calculator from a sole proprietor, individual person called Ram. From Ram, I'm buying it. Ramங்கிறது natural or artificial? Natural. So I will classify Ram under this category. Got it? Not got it? Imagine this calculator I'm buying from Reliance company. Reliance is natural person, artificial person. Artificial person. Appo Reliance is coming into which category? Artificial person. Got it? Not got it? Clear or not clear? Okay. Sir, idella okay, sir. What is this representative personal account? In representative personal account, what all comes? Bills receivable, bills payable, outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, accrued income, and income received in advance. Income received in advance. Income received in advance. இது எல்லாமே representative personal accountல வருது. ஏன்? Why do we call this as representative personal account? Correct. So it is representing a group of people. So bills receivable, those have done, have you done bills of exchange in 11th standard? Anybody? State board metrication பண்ணிருப்பாங்க. Metric, did you have bills of exchange? No? No bills of exchange. 11th standard. Oh, sums was not there. Oh my God. Oh, CBSE also they deleted. Chalo, no problem. When I do foundation that time, you'll understand. I'll just tell you right now what it is. Bills receivable only lab. It's a group of customer. Group of debtor are called as bills receivable. There's a difference between debtor and bills receivable, which I'll tell you in the bills of exchange chapter. இப்போதைக்கு என்ன அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்னா bills receivablங்கிறது group of people. Bills receivable, BR / I'll put and write. Debtor actually will not come here. Debtor will go to artificial or natural. Leave it. If debtor is Ram apnina, natural personal account. If debtor is Reliance apnina, artificial person. Bills receivable is nothing but a group of debtor. It's group of multiple debtor. I can't split them. I can't segregate them. So it is representing a group of natural person or artificial person. Individually, if I represent apnina, natural. Individually, artificial. Group natural person. Group artificial person apnina, we call this as representative personal account. Upon this BR is representing a group of natural people or a group of artificial people. Got it? Not got it? Many people don't know this. BP is nothing but alternative to Creator. Creator than BP. BP than Creator. Ana difference irukku. When I do bills of exchange, that time I'll explain. BP is representing a group of Creator, either natural or artificial. We can't segregate them. Hence we call them as representative personal account. Got it? Not got it? Okay. அதே மாதிரி outstanding expenses. ஒரு சின்ன example I'll take it. All of you know some company, this is month of March, okay? 1st March. If a staff is working from 1st March to 31st March, some company, big companies, they pay the salary on 31st itself. Do you know that? And the month end, உனக்கு அக்கௌண்ட்ல salary வந்துரும். That month end itself, you'll get a salary in your account. But not every company do that. Some company will not have the money at the month end. So they will put in the employment contract. Dear staff, as per my company's policy, I will give you the salary only 5th of next month. 5th of next month. And we follow the same rule here also. So Sangami Akka, we make the payment to all the teachers, we make the payment on or before 5th of next month. So current which month is going on? April month. So whatever services I got from Sangami this month, no, I don't pay on 30 April. I pay by 5th of next month, which is what? 5th of May. 5th of May. Because from 1st May to 5th May, I'll make some collections that will help me to make my payments. Got it, not got it. Got it, not got it. Okay. Commerce people will understand this. Science people have to stay a little bit patience. When we come to the main topic, that I will understand. So science people, don't bother this. Just keep it free. When the right time comes, I'll discuss. Commerce people, you know that 31st March, I have to give salary, but I have not given the salary. But in order to satisfy matching concept, what are you supposed to do? Record the salary entry. Matching concept says what? From Sangami Akka, you took work from this month, no? I got benefit from Sangami Akka's work this month, no? Up expenditure record panno. Current month only. In current month only, I have to record expenditure. So what entry do I pass? Salary expenditure account debit. How much? What is the amount? Did I pay it? No. When will I pay it? Next month. Until I pay it is a liability. So 2, outstanding salary I'll record this much. Purida. In my company, 1 employee na 1 entry. Imagine my company, I have 15 employee. 15 employee are there. Teacher, staff, do you think it is possible for me to pass this entry for 15 different people? Not possible. Sir, what is there, sir? 15 entry only, no, sir. Tuck, adichalla. Oh. Reliance la. 5,000 பேர் இருக்காங்க. How many people? 5,000. Some companies 10,000. Some companies staff, factory staff, office staff put together 50,000 people. Will you sit and pass 50,000 entry? Is it possible? No. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Excel sheetல total எடுத்துப்போம். Excel sheetல will get the total of all the people. அந்த டோட்டலுக்கு ஒரு amount. அப்போ இந்த salary இருக்கு இல்லையா? Let's say this is 10 lakh அப்படினா, it is representing the salary for group of multiple employees. Hence we call it as representative personal account. What do we call this as? Representative personal accounts. Got it, not got it? Why we call it as representative? This question I asked to some people who completed foundation, who come to intern. No, I asked for my knowledge. Not 1% till date has answered this properly. Nobody knows. Forget them. Touch your heart and you tell me, how many of you knew this concept what I told today? Already you knew this concept. Why we call this as a representative? Already you knew it. எவ்வளவு பேர் இருக்கீங்க? Those who did 11th with me, that's a different story. You will know. Because நான் 11th நானா teach பண்ணியிருக்கேன். Those who did not do 11th and 12th with me, either online or recorded nothing, you tell me how many of you knew that already before itself. Honestly, nobody is raising hands. Hello. No. Who does not know, raise your hands. இது இப்பதான் learn பண்ணிருக்கேன் first time. Properly raise your hands. Properly. Online people also can raise your hands. Everybody. Correct, no? I could have avoided this. The exam in Varava Pode. Why it is representative? Will they ask the reason? No. But why are we still learning it? Tomorrow when somebody asks you, hey, you are a chart accountant, no? Tell why apnina. You don't answer. Where will you take this face and go? Yes or no? So learn today. Note one point very importantly. Whatever you're learning from me today is not only from the examination point of view. Kandipa, the first goal is exam only. I'll put efforts to pass you, make you pass in the exam, no doubt. That is my first goal. The second goal is to get so much in-depth knowledge about the subject so that tomorrow when you go for articleship, after you qualify CA, unga office la junior, senior, partner, same level colleague, client office la accountant, owner, yava ketalo, enna ketalo nama vandu, you have to answer with courage, logic, sense. இதுதான் இதுக்கு ஆன்சர் அப்படிங்கிறது அடிச்சு சொல்லணும். That will uphold the reputation of our institute. நம்ம இன்ஸ்டியூட் நமக்கு எவ்வளவு போராடுது. How much they are doing for us, no? Is it not our responsibility to uphold the pride of the organization, to uphold the pride of our degree that we have received? Today, I feel very ashamed to say this. There's so many clients who talks very good in front of us. பட் நம்ம முதுகுல வந்து இவன் என்ன ஆடிட்டர் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எவ்வளவு பேர் சொல்றாங்க. நான் என்ன சொல்ல I'm telling about general people come and talk. See, now I'm no longer an auditor because I'm coming to business. I talk with a lot of people, talk with a lot of friends. They badmouth about auditor, few of them. என்ன மாப்பிள்ள இவங்க கேட்டா ஒன்னும் தெரியாதுன்றா எப்படின்றா. Some people, they will not tell wantedly. They know, but they will not tell. சொன்னா காசு கிடைக்காது இல்ல, அது வேற விஷயம். But some people genuinely, they don't know how to handle things and situations. So that is bringing a disrepute to the organization, a disrepute to the profession. So don't you think that it's our responsibility to ensure that we uphold the pride of this organization and this course? Is it not a responsibility? Online people, tell me, is it not a responsibility? You tell me, people. Accounts, tax, audit, these three alone, there is no alternative profession. Lock alternative profession in the CA, CS. If client is not taking service from us, they'll take service from CS. Costing alternative option is CMA. If they don't take service from us, they'll take from CMA. Financial management irukla, aduk alternative is CFA. Who's the alternative for accounts? When GST came in, no, there's a huge gap between government and the client. Government gave the rules, but not a clear picture. Not a clear picture. One second. They didn't give a clear picture to the client how to do accounting for GST. So that time, who came and acted as a bridge between both of them? For GST successful implement aachila, adukku yaar karanam? We all chartered accountants who helped the clients. Who came and taught us how to do accounting for GST? Nobody. We used our own mind, knowledge, experience, skill, and we helped so many clients. Did the client go to any other people asking for help for GST accounting? No, they came to us. Income tax filing and GST filing, people to whom they go to, they come to us only. They don't go to anybody else. Adhe mari, or company or financial statement, who can sign? Only as a CA we can sign it. Our sign is that powerful. அப்போ இந்த 3 சப்ஜெக்ட்ல நம்ம நாலேஜ் எப்படி இருக்கணும்? நம்பர் 1 இருக்கணும். நீ வேற ஏதாவது சப்ஜெக்ட் காம்ப்ரமைஸ் பண்ணா கூட ஒத்துப்பேன் நான். But for these 3 subjects, I will not compromise your knowledge. You need to be number 1 in all these 3. No doubt about it. So my journey with you is not only to help you in passing exam. My journey, my commitment, my dedication towards you is to give such a beautiful knowledge. That knowledge, but tomorrow when you go and somebody asks question, no, with pride you can answer and come with pride. I'm in touch with so many academies. Some people are very close to me. In that they handle accountancy subject. You know what they tell? He is so much in depth you're teaching. No, too much information is not good. Just exam what is required, that much use. Alone you take poro. I never do that. அவங்க சொல்லி இந்த காலை வாங்கி அப்படி இந்த காலை விட்டுருவேன் நான். Because I know what I'm doing. இது பண்ணங்காட்டி தான் 94 வந்துச்சுல ஃபவுண்டேஷன்ல 2 people got 94. Who? Jui and Sani. சும்மா வந்துருமா 94? The effort that has been put on the back end, I only know. Before that, we got account score highest 95. சும்மா வந்துருமா? I know what it takes. Whatever I'm saying, blindly you follow. I'm telling you 90 plus is the target for all of us. I'm not seeing anybody scoring less than 90. I don't want to see also. So scoring also should be number 1. Knowledge also should be number 1. That should be our focus. Anyways, let's continue. Very quickly, please tell me people. Very, very quickly. In golden rule, all the accounts can be classified into how many categories? How many categories? 3 categories. First is personal. Second is real. Third is nominal. Nominal says all the accounts which has got the flavor of income, gain, expense, loss. This combined panni, we call this as nominal category. What is called as nominal category? You come to my house. Whose house? My house. Who am I? Nominal account. You come to my house. What is the rule that I set for you? Open your mouth and respond. Open your mouth and respond. Debit all expense and losses. Credit all income and gain. For expense and loss, debit yourself. If for income and gain, credit yourself. Okay, not okay. Okay. Then comes next rule, real account rule. What does real account say? All the assets come here. All the assets come here. 5 people don't come. 5 people don't come. Which 5 people should not come? Bank, debtor, bills receivable, prepaid expenses, accrued income. Except these 5 assets, all of you can come. What is the rule of my house? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. If asset is coming inside the business, what should I do? Debit. If asset is going outside the business, what should I do? Credit. Any problem? No problem. Why is bank eliminated? Because bank is an artificial personal account. Artificial personal account. Artificial personal account. Debtor could either be natural or artificial. debtor could be either artificial or natural. புரியுதா? BR representative, BR representative, prepaid expenses representative, accrued income representative. All these are assets. So where will they go to? Personal account. So who is left over? These 5 people plus all liabilities. Liabilities. Liabilities in example varum. Capital, drawing, creditor, bank loan. Drawings irukliya ivan kekra drawings enga varum? Drawings is belonging to whom? Owner. Owner whom I? Natural personal account. Doesn't matter. You have to look into person. Who's person here? So drawings will go to your personal account. Which personal account? Natural personal account. Capital account, drawing account, both will go to natural personal account. Drawing, though you have debit balance, but the ultimate nature of the drawing is not asset. It is a branch of capital. It's a branch out of capital. It is not technically an asset. Technically, it is not an asset. So drawing is connected to the owner. Drawing is connected to the owner. Got it? Not got it? So all liabilities plus 5 assets should come to my house. Who am I? Personal account. Now, in personal account, how many categories are there? Natural, artificial, representative. Natural means human being, creation of God. Artificial persons are creation of law, creation by law. Representative, these items who are representing a group of people. If you come to my house, what is my rule here? Very good. Debit the receiver. Debit the receiver. Credit the giver. Credit the giver. Got it? Not got it? Now, one important point I have to communicate. Whenever you apply real account ka rule and nominal account ka rule, you will apply from whose point of view? Business point of view. Business point of view. Business ka asset, business ka income, business ka expense, business ka loss, business ka gain. Everything is from business point of view. Ana. But personal account is not from the business point of view. Personal account is from opposite person's point of view. Opposite person's point of view. What is that? I tell you. I put in notes also here. Rule applied from perspective of the third party. Apply from the perspective of the third party. Sir, can you give example, sir? Okay. Goods purchased on credit from Ram. Goods purchased on credit from Ram. Who purchased? We purchased the goods on credit from Ram. Goods purchased பண்ணிருக்கேன் on credit from Ram. In this, how many accounts are affected? Two. One is purchase. Second is Ram. Purchase is what account? Classification. It is expenditure. Expenditure means nominal. What is the rule of nominal account? Debit all expense and losses. So if I'm expense, what I should do to myself? Debit. Okay, not okay? Okay. Ram is human being. Human being. I have to pay money to Ram because I've purchased the goods. I'm not paid now. When will I pay? In future. பொருள் வாங்கிட்டேன், காசு கொடுத்தேனா கொடுக்கல. ஏன்னா நான் கிரெடிட் பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இப்போ பொருள் வாங்கிட்டேன், ஃபியூச்சர்ல கொடுப்பேன். I'll pay the money in future. So Ram, I have to pay the money in future. It is my liability. Yes or no? All liability will go to personal account. So Ram is liability. Which liability? Natural personal account. Natural personal account. To be more specific, it is a creditor. Creditor will come under liability classification. Sorry, creditor. Natural personal account. What am I writing? One second. Creditor is liability. Liability. Sorry. Liability inge varano. Creditor na liability. Liability will come under what classification? Personal account. Which personal account? Natural personal account. What is the rule here? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Are we talking about the business receiving or giving? No. Receiver and giver, from whose point of view? Third party point of view. Third party is the receiver or giver? Third party is receiver or giver, our point of view. இப்போ சொல்லுங்க, creditor, third party, yes or no? Is he the receiver of good or giver of the goods? நான் பொருள் வாங்கியிருக்கேன். I'm the receiver. Who's the giver? Ram is the giver. So whose point of view should I take? Opposite person's point of view. Ram's point of view. From Ram's point of view, he's giving or receiving? He's giving. What is the rule saying? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Ram is giver, credit the giver. Ram is giver. Giver. From his point of view, giving. credit the giver. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Purida. Nominal account and real account from business point of view. Business expense, business loss, business what do you call gain, business asset. From my point of view, am I receiving asset? Am I giving asset? Everything my point of view. Ana personal account from whose point of view? Third party point of view. Is third party receiver or giver? Third party is receiving or third party is giving? From his point of view, you'll see. Got it, not got it? Okay. So one more example, sir. Goods sold on credit. Goods sold on credit to Sham. Who Sham? Customer. Debtor. What is the account? Which two accounts are affected? Two account. Sales account. Next is Sham account. Sale is income. All the income will go to which rule? Which house? Nominal ka house. What is the rule there? Debit all expense and losses, credit all income and gain. If I'm income and gain up, I should credit myself. Okay, Sham customer, debtor, bracket, asset. All asset will go to real account except bank, debtor will not go to real account. Though it is asset, will not go to real account. For where it will go? Personal account. Where in personal account? Natural personal account. Got it, not got it? Now, what is the rule for personal account? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Which receiver giver point of view? Debtor's receiver giver point of view. Opposite third party point of view. So third party here is receiver or giver? He is receiver of goods. Now vikran, customer vaangran. So he is a receiver of goods. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So I should give a debit. Got it, not got it? So opposite party, third party, is he receiving goods, receiving cash, giving goods, giving cash? So his point of view we have to apply. Got it, not got it? How many of you got to know this point today only? How many of you got to know this point of view? That is nominal and real is business point of view, and personal account is opposite point of view. I got to know the clarity today only. How many of you raise your hands? Honestly, raise your hand properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Others, you all knew it before? In class pathensly clarity kadchida. Those who are learning for the first time today from me, that I'm asking about. So some of you knew before itself. Very good. But those who did not know, I gave a clarity also. Now clear with this? Okay. Now. So what now, sir? Class till 1 o'clock only, no, sir. Extra 3 minutes I took. Chalo. I wanted to do one question based on this from ICA module. But since we are running short of time, we'll take it next class. So next class, I'll complete 2 questions from ICA module based on the golden rule. And if time permits, we'll do modern rule. And maybe after that class, we'll do 1 question based on modern rule also. So next 2 classes, I'll go this slow. Inik pone slow da. I didn't go very fast. Maybe 2 more classes, I'll go a little slow. I want you to, set a momentum and rapport with me. Or comfort. Once that comfort comes, gradually I'll accelerate. Konjama accelerate pannu. And until then, you will also get time to finish your backlog of 11 classes. Correct? So I'm going wantedly for a little bit slowly so that you can complete your recordings of 11 CBSE. Once that is done, little bit we have to accelerate. Clear or not clear? Chalo. On that positive note, people, I'm summing up the class here. I'll see you all in the next class. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care. Thank you all and people. Bye-bye. Thank you.